Hi, everybody! This is the second installment of this, technically third video, but it's the second session we're having, so I'm going to call it part 2.
Whoa, where's that coming from?
Where was that coming from? That was the amount of delay. Okay. That's fine. So, if anybody's new to this channel, my name is Jake. I do Pathfinder 2 build videos, talk about classes and archetypes in Pathfinder 2, and have DM videos, and I'm also generally a spaz, so that's what happens. We are running the second session of the Slithering. I'll have the players introduce their characters in a moment, but I just want to catch everybody up who is now tuning in for the first time. So the Slithering is all about oozes, and people keep, like, exploding into oozes. They just transform. And this group of heroes has just discovered that it's probably a curse, because there's not really any other option. They're about to report into the quest giver, the head of the representatives of the council, Abayone, to talk about it, and we're going to see where they go from there. If anybody is following along, this is before the Kalibi Caravan House. So please say name of character and what your class is, and anything else you want to add, whatever.
Two, three.
Why was even that dramatic? I think it's just your overall affect. 3.
Okay, it looks like everybody's sound is working now. Sorry about that, guys. Go ahead.
All right, great. Oh, they missed so many great jokes that we had.
Yeah, I know, it's so funny. Oh my god. So apparently everybody heard me. Will you just name your characters and your class again? Sorry.
Yeah, so
Speed round.
Nyx is a monochromatic half-elf. Oh, sorry, yeah. Now I'm a half-elf. No. Monochromatic elf, gray skin, black hair, indigo eyes. She's a magus.
I'm Robert. I play Joe, the cleric, in service to Shaldira, cloistered cleric. A lot of healing.
I'm John. I'm playing an orc thaumaturge.
Happy-go-lucky orc. You said that last
Happy-go-lucky
time.
orc.
It's happy-go-lucky.
I'm GM Rufus. I'm playing Grau, an awakened ape sorcerer.
So the only thing that you guys actually missed when you weren't able to hear the rest of the group was healing and talking about where to go. And they got healed. Well, okay. Robert healed Rufus and himself. And then they all went to see the representative of the council, Abayone, at her house. They just got into the room to see her, and I was waiting for them to talk, and then nobody could hear anything. So you're, again, still at the door of the room. You just came in. It's a study. So she is just sitting there on her little stool next to her harp, and she's just, yeah. So the last thing that was said was she goes, what can I do for you?
So we found the acolytes
Oh my goodness, yes. Where were they?
in a warehouse. They had turned to slime.
Oh goodness.
Yes.
There's a
So
different
they-
kind of slime, though. Wasn't the same that was in the market.
Is there no recovering them then? They're dead?
No, sadly no.
Not without a shovel.
This is all that's left. And I hand her the goblet.
You did pick up them?
Oh god.
I'm just kidding.
Okay. There's a smell of yeast traveling with the party.
I mean, we probably do smell like yeast.
Probably smell like fresh baked bread.
Yeah, actually,
Yeah.
you do. That's a good point. So she says, unfortunately, the poor dears, that's the best you can do for them. Once they have become monstrous, free their souls.
It would also seem that they've been human so far, everyone afflicted.
Well, only small sample size still.
True.
5 of them, they were in a predominantly human group, so anybody in that group would have been a human.
I wonder why I have not been affected then. And she's putting on her big leather work gloves again.
Can I take a peek? Has she been affected? Do I see any sort of curse signs that I noticed on Nyx on her? Any of her skin falling off?
Well, the thing is, Nyx is an elf, and her signs are presenting themselves slowly. Not that she can notice.
Or I guess anything medically relevant about her condition that I'm twinging to.
I need you to roll a medicine check, and so you like ask her to do to sit down for a physical or
Well,
something.
no, I'm not going to do a physical. This is just visual, so it might be perception.
Then I'll just give you what you would know from what you've seen everywhere. Okay. You haven't really seen people that you know were affected beforehand to analyze what the symptoms might be. So she's not showing any symptoms.
All right.
And it seemed to come on fast with the guy in the market.
Yeah, the only symptoms we know is that the guy in the market was in agony before he transformed.
And he was leaking fluid visibly. Okay, so she says, well, I suppose that's the best we can do for now. Just giving them peace, giving the family rest. If you could, when you have defeated one of these poor people, give me their names, or at least their location and possible profession, so that I can track down the family and inform them of what's happened.
I have the family of one of them.
Yeah, we do know next of kin for one of these guys. Yeah. Presumably him. We found a letter and his stuff.
Malata in the Kalavi Caravan House. Kalavi Caravan House, yes.
Oh! Yes, I seem to remember her. She is in and out of the city. She works for... How shall I say this? An eerie fellow named Tommel. He's also from Nex, and he constantly has a shiftiness about him. I just don't trust him. He seems as though he's trying to sneak away from everywhere he goes.
Well,
do you know where this guy lives?
Unfortunately not. I haven't had much chance to speak with him personally because he just keeps departing. But I know that he has a function at a caravan house in town. It's what he has been hired to do. I simply don't know what it is exactly.
Oh,
and may I have that? Pardon?
Yeah, we'll keep an eye out for him. I don't know if he's necessarily connected to any of this.
Please do. I know of no family that he has, but any information would be helpful at this point. And do you have that letter then? I would like to... Thank you. And she says, just a moment. And she goes over to her desk, she puts it down on the table, she pulls out a pen, and she starts just like writing something down on her own page. And she scribbles fast, probably illegibly, and then hands the letter back to you. And she goes, thank you. I will, if you do not find this lady, then I will find her and the family.
Very well.
And then she goes, wait a moment. Does she spend time with an orc?
Do we know that? We don't know much about her.
I saw a porter and a burly fellow, I believe he was an orc, arguing in the street the other day. Anyway, it was probably just circumstance.
Oh. Well, I guess we have a couple more leads to follow. We can.
Do you need somewhere to rest for the day? Sorry, not for the day. She says, if you would like to take a break from your travels, I know that it isn't safe out there for most folk. If you need somewhere to rest, I have spare rooms.
That would be very, very convenient for us, yes.
Thank you. Where do you keep your bananas?
In the larder.
Ah, very good.
So what do you guys think? Rest now or head out and come back later?
We should probably take advantage of the remaining daylight.
Yeah, we should probably at least try and speak with the Nexian envoy.
Yeah, that sounds like a safe thing to do. No risk there. so we can.
And by the way, DM, by this point, I do notice the dripping on my arms and forehead. No.
It actually hasn't continued. But are you like self-consciously touching yourself to check?
Because I know I didn't notice last session, so I just wanted to know.
Okay,
Don't
so
pick
you're
at-
like
don't pick at
self-consciously
it.
sort of checking, and your finger depresses into where it shouldn't go. So it seems as though you were still a bit spongy, at least.
Yeah.
Just leave
Okay.
it alone, dude. Leave it alone.
Don't pick at it.
I'm just gonna, because Nyx has a bit of a cloak so she's gonna put that on her head just to cover that, and half her cape is gonna now be on one arm.
Okay. And then as soon as you're not depressing it, it just fills in again. Like your default form is still normal, but just
It's
don't
normal?
touch it.
Okay.
Yeah, it depressed it for a moment and then bounced back as soon as you took your hand away.
All right. Guess I'll keep myself my hood back then.
Yeah.
Right. So the Nexian envoy and rest.
Yep, sounds good.
All right.
All right. So, pardon. I have a little thing I'm supposed to read you when you get there, so I have to have that pulled up.
How dare you not have it pull up already?
Dude, there is so much stuff to pull up. I considered making 5 copies of this thing just so I can have them everywhere. Oh, that's the orc. Oh, there he is. I was on the page already.
Nice.
Oh, shit. Okay. Wow. All right. So the dude that you're going to see, Nexian Envoy Mafzat Ahadin, is he works in an official capacity. So most people know where those offices are. So you just go to that row, and there's a symbol for Nex on like a wooden post out front, and it looks super tiny from the outside. So I want to know who goes in first, and then I'm just going to read this to all of you.
On the way over, I remind everybody, remember, we probably shouldn't tell them that we're working on behalf of the city.
Correct. It should probably, I mean, because we are seeking answers more for ourselves, but either way.
So what's our story? What are we just?
What if we
We're a
said
group
one of
of,
our?
This is our story, and I press on my on my arm. We're seeking
Okay.
answers for this.
That's
Okay.
good, more than enough. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, who's leading this? Who wants to go in first?
I've already kicked the door down.
Uh,
No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
That's what you said when other people were talking. Okay.
yeah. No, my first instinct is to have Nyx go first, but she has 0 charisma.
Are you really setting the ape in first?
He's our face.
He's already
That is
faced.
true.
I could just. He probably wouldn't expect that I'm from the local government asking
That's
official
a
questions.
good point. He would not.
If I just
Alright.
went in alone, I could just ask questions. I suppose. What do you want me to ask about?
That should probably go with you.
All right.
I prefer you all go in just because then
Yeah.
you can all interact. Is the
Well, that's
scene
fine.
that's supposed to have?
No, we're splitting the party. Let's go find that
Oh.
orc.
You
All right,
two
so
go that way.
I'm going to
The
the warehouses.
the officer's
yeah,
mouth
all-
closes then and eats you.
Yeah.
All of us.
And
are going.
Maybe not start off threatening him this time.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Right.
let's
right.
try
Well,
not to
Yeah.
But
dislocate
it worked
anybody.
out well.
Yeah,
All
no.
right.
I'm asking what the plan is.
I
this
think
time.
we specifically maybe even
keep that in our back pocket.
even if this guy's a bad guy, I think we wanna treat him as a friend, make him like ally with us just in case.
Yeah, I'm down with that.
Cool.
Okay, so Grau goes in first. You all follow. So it's a brief thing to read to you. This cramped office is filled with folios, scrolls, and stacks of loose paper. Even the papers seem to wilt in the hot, humid air of the stuffy office. A large cat sprawls atop a cabinet, motionless except for the tip of its tail. It looks like it just feels miserable. All right, so there's a dude sitting behind a desk at the far end, and you see boxes and boxes and a few filing cabinets and random papers just sort of stacked on different boxes. It looks like it's like part warehouse, part lived in, part official document office. And he's sitting there behind his desk with his little glasses on and tiny eyes. He's a thin man, and he just looks up at you and goes, when you come in. And there's plenty of room to come in. He's like 30 feet away.
Plus,
Just looking at the room and his demeanor, maybe the way he's dressed. Does this guy look like really well off, or like some kind of nobility, or?
What the hell kind of skill do you have to go with that?
Society?
Society, yeah. Thank you. Do you have society?
I do. Let's see.
Grau recognizes his tailor.
27.
Banana Republic.
Know it anywhere.
Wow, I forgot you were the punster. Fuck.
Happy go lucky.
Red Devil got 27. Did anybody else roll for society?
Not me.
Not even gonna bother.
I have it. 27.
Oh,
That's all I'm rolling today. That's awesome.
All right. Well, you both noticed that the coloring and the style of his outfit was at once expensive and like high level merchant class, almost noble in richness from Nex, and it has since then become extremely worn on the cuffs and around the lapel or the collar. So basically, it seems like he had money at one point, and now he can't take care of his clothing.
all right.
I would like to, if I may, attempt to
Intimidate.
make friends with the cat, and attempt to ingratiate myself to him if it is his cat.
Wow. All right. Do you have nature?
Yeah.
All right, please.
7 plus 7, 18 total.
And are you doing anything special that a cat might like? Because you don't have to. You can't just go with the roll. But like, if you have tuna or something.
Well, let's see. I'm not sure I would have anything like that with me, but I would try to. Well, what I do with my cats, and they really seem to like it, is to just kind of brush a knuckle over the front of their face, and they like to kind of like lean into it. And sometimes I have to do that for a while until they're done with me. But that's what I would do.
Okay. As soon as you get like just past its cheek, it snaps its head at you, sniffs, and then seemingly freaked out, jumps up on its legs, and then tries to sniff you.
I just, without flinching, just leave my hand up there to allow it to.
Okay. The cat bonks its head against you and starts purring. And then I don't know if this makes sense, but it bites you without hurting.
Oh yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about.
Okay.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So this cat seems a little attention starved.
Sure, I'll give it a little attention then.
Okay. And you notice the guy at the end of the room behind his desk go, "What can I do for you?"
Well, we are seeking some answers. Most of us are actually new. I myself am not, but however, I'll just get straight to the point. I know there have been some rumors that we've actually personally witnessed of some people turning into slimes, and well, let's get straight to the point. And I press down.
He
Due
seems
to
like he's
some-
trying to shrink into his
Yeah.
chair.
Due to
And
some,
you heard that your nation of Next knows something about these
Yes.
sort of things.
so
We were
perhaps,
attacked by some and
yeah.
sought your guidance on the issue.
Because I'm from Nex, I must know something about slimes and oozes.
More than the average person,
I
surely.
Do me a favor, young lady, assuming you are young. And he moves some things aside on his desk, and you see that he has like an ink pad there, and he says, place a couple of your fingers there, and then make an impression on this page.
I do so.
Okay. The fingerprints are like flat and distorted. And you notice that when you put your fingers down to press onto it, your fingers spread out.
This
He
is
goes,
new.
well, it seems as though you have it. He'll be an ooze and dead in no time, I'm sure.
Now, how do you know that? Have you seen this before?
I've seen fleshy forms crumble and, well, ooze, for lack of a better word. All over the place, in many ways. You've seen the flesh forges, haven't you?
Well, I have a question. Do they all transform instantly or gradually, or because so far I haven't seen anyone like this?
If there are outward signs, they're invisible.
Is there a cure?
I don't know, I'm not a healer. If you need a healer, go see Numu in the Bomandu camp.
Yep.
Don't waste my time. He turns to the side as if to be dismissive.
No more in the what camp?
Bomandu, are you new here?
Sorry, that was me asking the GM.
Oh, sorry.
And that was the
Yeah, that was my
GM
response.
replying. It was really weird.
Buamandu?
Sorry. Oh, it's It's BWAMANDU.
Thank you.
Sure.
But your nation Next, have they dealt with situations like or outbreaks like this in the past? How did they handle them?
There's never been an outbreak such as this. This
No?
seems more like a disease.
Okay, and so you haven't experienced this before in Next?
No, I haven't.
Well, why do the rumors claim you guys have a lot of expertise on this then?
I could not hear you very well. Can you say that again?
Well, then there's rumors out there that Next knows a lot about oozes. Where do those rumors come from?
If this happens in Next, the representative council hasn't bothered to let me know. I fear they may have cut ties with me completely. That's not your problem.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I have never heard of the ooze touch being transmissible. Normally, when someone is infused in such a way or a mishap occurs, they simply dissolve on the spot.
We've
I
seen
have no idea why there would be a delay in this illness.
We've seen 6 infected people so far in town.
Crazy theory, but perhaps it isn't transmissible in some way. In the sense that maybe there is someone actively turning them. It's possible. If it's not transmissible, like you say.
I don't know of such vile magic.
I don't care.
Let's see.
Is there something I can help you with?
Well,
You guys can roll diplomacy. In fact, everybody here roll diplomacy if you're talking to the dude.
Okay.
I was just listening.
natural 1.
You're good at those.
Not gonna believe me.
26.
But I got another 27. That's 3 in a row. Wait till combat comes.
You got one of them weighted dice, don't you?
3, 3, 2.
I'm using roll 20.
Okay. Rufus, what'd you get?
Oh, I don't have diplomacy.
Right. Why would I think that? Okay. It actually allows for trying to coerce him to give you information with intimidation. So you could be subtle with it and not like rip his arms off, but still use intimidation here.
For now, Grau is listening, and once everyone has had their thing to say, if he has something else to add, then he will.
Okay. So the so Nyx just makes like some sort of subtle motion, but in that motion, a piece of her finger flies off and hits him in the chest.
Oh,
Oh, ah, and it gets on the floor.
Oh, I sure do hope this isn't contagious.
And Nyx notices her finger grows back,
neat.
That's odd.
and he goes, "Get away from me! Get out of my office!" I'm sorry, you rolled a 1.
Fair.
Well, thank you for your time.
Yeah. Let's get out. Won't even
Good
say
luck
anything.
with all
at
the
this point.
paperwork.
Grau lingers behind and doesn't leave with the rest.
There we go.
Oh, well.
He looks confused that everybody's leaving, and he says, "No, the young lady. I want her out and her oozy touch. I'm going to have to change now."
Oh, well. Yeah. Fair enough. I'll wait for you guys outside.
I'll go outside too. I think Grau can handle this.
You just hear sounds as you're standing outside. Ah.
The building starts shaking.
Why is the ground shaking?
I'll stay behind.
Oh, okay. He says, "Well, now that the obvious threat is gone, I'm going to trust that neither of you are going to attempt to ooze me." I don't know the source of this, but I can tell you that a Nexian caravan just came into town. When was it? He says, just came into town a couple of nights ago, and I wasn't informed. Clearly, I am not the representative for Nex that I am purported to be. I can't offer you much. But
Well,
I
my-
can tell you that there's an orc who has been changing people into oozes, which seems a lie. He's probably just pummeling them into the dirt.
Yeah, that's not something we orcs normally can do. Except for the pummeling part.
Right. And he gestures to, hold on, Rawl, and he says, "Would you hand me that cloth there, just there under the first stack of papers, sticking
Here you
out
are.
on the, thank you." And he takes it, and he just goes, "Just in case." He puts his cloth down.
Looks like you got it all. Do you know where we might find this orc?
Already.
I
Somewhere
know. I was just seeing if
rough
he
part
gives
of
us a different
town,
answer.
Backyard block, I've heard something about, what was it? Sad, he was crying. I don't recall. Something in the street. Someone told me he was crying about his fate in some way.
Hmm.
I'm sorry, I don't know. I just in Backyard block somewhere. But of course, that's where the rough orcs would live.
Well, we'll go talk to him and see what we can find out.
And he's clearly human.
But stay safe.
Yeah, he's
Perhaps
human
I
for
should lock
now.
my door. What'd you say?
He's human for now.
Right, for now. And he says, perhaps I should lock my door if I want to remain safe.
Right, because locked doors always stop oozes.
Yeah.
No, it keeps people from coming in.
I crawled under the door.
Just Nix's hand comes through and starts crawling toward you.
Yeah.
Grow, did you have
Kidding.
anything to add?
Seems like we got what we needed from him. So as I am about to walk out, I'll just lightly kind of thump my fist down onto his desk and tell him to feed his cat. And with that, I'll turn and leave with the rest.
He looks offended. And as you turn away and walk a few steps, he stands up and he says, and close the door. I don't want her getting out.
We'll
And he
close it
starts
behind us.
taking off his shirt. All right.
Well, did you guys learn anything?
Everything's pointing to this orc.
Yeah.
Well,
That he mentioned a convoy coming in. Does that line up with the days when all this started?
Yeah.
The estimation of, yes.
that's interesting. So they are Nexian, but has nothing to do with this guy. He seems
How would-
Yeah,
rather...
he's like the most useless Nexian person there is in this
Yeah.
adventure.
How would we
So-
go about finding a Nexian caravan?
We do need to go check in with Matala, and she worked at a caravan house.
Mm-hmm.
She might know if it came through there or if it didn't, where it might have ended up.
Oh, and the Bulmandu camp is just part of the miners' camp in the south, sort of where you were with the warehouses. Just
Alright.
letting you know that that's where the healer is.
So, question. So right now we have the orc, the healer, and the Bulmandu camp.
Oh, I'm an idiot. Sorry. It's a different place. God, there's miners' camp, and then Bulmandu doesn't say camp, but it's Bulmandu camp.
Yeah.
Crap. Okay, so it's Bulmandu, where the healer is in the north, and where the orc is in the southwest, and where the caravan house is in the northwest, just between on the other side of the wall from Bulmandu. And you can see it in the upper left corner. You know what? I'll just bring you there.
Where was the healer?
The healer,
Bulmandu.
Bulmandu, is he's up north.
Maybe we should go there first.
Yeah, if this is a time
Losing
sensitive
body
thing,
parts.
then maybe we can
Yeah,
get someone to
I don't want to turn into a monster and attack literally everyone.
Right.
We won't let that happen.
Yeah, rest assured, if you turn into a monster, we'll kill you really quickly.
Now the question is, do I get to keep my powers? Because I can teleport.
Oh God, teleporting ooze.
Oh, that would suck. Teleport. Teleport again.
Let's go to the healer.
I mean, I don't know why you need a healer when you have me, but I guess we could go. see the
Yeah,
healer.
I mean,
Can you
how
fix
powerful
that?
are you in terms of healing? Can you reverse some kind of like a powerful curse, or? I mean, this
Not
is
quite yet.
Mm.
Maybe soon.
all right. Well, I don't know if we have time for soon. We kind of need it now. So yeah, let's go.
This is
to
like seeing
Yeah,
a specialist.
Just give me 6-7 months and I can cure you.
Yeah, no problem. Yeah. We're going to Bulmandu.
Just checking something. Hold on a moment. Okay. So I made my own image of Numu because theirs is stupid. It's because it's supposed to be a female elf healer, and the picture in the adventure is just like some thin old elf dude with a crystal in his forehead. I have no idea where the hell that came from.
Nice.
So that's what I'm using. So you all right, when you get to Poamandu, there is a large area to the north that is clearly set aside for treating people in multiple tents. You see this. I'm just not familiar with the kinds of elves, but this is a Kalige elf. And actually, Nyx would know that this lady has been sort of spearheading taking in refugees from other areas. Like if they have escaped slavery, she takes them into her camp first to make sure they're healthy, and then tries to integrate them into society. She also just generally has a good heart, and anybody who needs treatment for anything that's an emergency generally comes to this area.
All right.
My tribe holds these elves in high regard, and we're also very anti-slavery. So
And
I would
pretty
love
much,
her.
yeah, pretty much everyone in this city is, aside from the few hidden people that still practice it.
Yeah, let's meet them later.
We'll find them, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Or they'll find us.
Okay, so this area has exploded in size in just the last few days. It's now 4 times the size it usually is. And there aren't any images for it in the adventure, so just imagine that it's sort of like a very sort of smelly refugee camp. There's over a dozen tents here with multiple people inside the tents, so they're just like sort of field hospital feel. And you see as you approach this lady, Numu, who Nyx does know what she looks like, come out of one of the tent with a basin of water and some cloths, and she looks like she is stressed out, like her forehead is all wrinkled up, and she looks sort of like she's looking around frantically, almost panikedly, and then she just puts the pan down where she is, and then walks back over to another tent where she was apparently, or where she is on another mission to do something. So she goes into that tent.
I'd like to follow her.
I'll
Okay.
follow behind.
All right.
Excuse me, miss. Could we bother you for
Yeah,
a
just
second?
a second. Just a second.
Figured.
And she goes, "Yeah, what can I do for you?"
We've heard you are a healer, and our friend here has an ailment. Perhaps you could look at real quick.
Everybody has an ailment. Of course, he has an ailment. Let me check.
Not like this one.
And I will, I'll make my
mhm.
medical presence known. I will list off a very succinct list of symptoms and, all the medical terms and whatnot. Make sure they just give her the bottom line.
Yeah,
real upfront.
the medical term of finger flying off and growing back.
Medical term.
Yeah, it sloughs off. It's seppicating finger.
Okay. And she goes, "Really, man? Don't touch him. Don't touch him."
I haven't.
Her. Sorry.
Yeah. I haven't touched anyone.
Okay, well, don't touch any of these good people here.
Yeah.
They are recovering, and they do not need your interference.
Mm-hmm. Loud and clear.
And she says, listen, I don't have time to talk to you. If you want to talk to me, you come with me on my rounds, and you help."
I will help. I'll do
Okay.
that. In fact, can I take over your rounds while you help my friend here?
Really, man? There's so much to do. No. It needs all of us.
Growl picks up a catheter.
Yeah, if there's a place for notes and note taking, that will be Nix's job because, yeah, probably.
I look at Growl. And go, no.
Puts it down. Didn't know what it was anyway.
Crack my
Didn't know
knuckles
what
and
it was.
pull out my healing kit, and then we can montage on to me healing everybody.
Okay. There are. Hold on a second. Okay.
Since she said Nix can't touch anyone, Nix is basically just noting down symptoms, what everyone's doing, any medical diagnostics.
Nice. Good. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I didn't think anybody would bother with that. All right, so you can write down these things as I say that. If you need me to repeat it, I will, because I'm probably going to go through it quickly, because that's generally how I read. So all of you who are willing will be rolling medicine checks to help with these things. She says, now, that tent over there, it has people who got sick from drinking the water. It's awful. And she points at another tent and she says, those people, really, man, they got in a fight and it's their own fault and they are bruised and battered and they need wrapping of bandages and sealing of wounds. And she says, no, come here. And she's talking to Joe, and she walks like several tents away, and she says, this tent. If you see a spider in the jungle, do not pick it up. If you do not keep it and carry it with you to poison other people.
Very sensible, yes.
They need to be treated for poison.
Oh, I can do that.
I can bandage up the people that are banged up from fighting.
Everybody roll medicine. Except Growl, please don't roll medicine.
I can work with a catheter. If you
All
want.
right. Let me check my.
You know, I've been a nursing assistant. I've seen catheters go in many, many times. I've done them. I do not want to think about a gorilla doing that.
I rolled a crit.
Nice.
Medicine.
I rolled
29.
Got a 0.
I need to go
think
buy
we
a
have
lottery
this.
ticket.
So,
I rolled a 6.
so
I
15
think that
total.
the devil might appreciate some of your luck, actually.
Yeah, 15 total.
30 for Joe.
Okay, so crit, 26, and 30?
Yep, 30 for Joe.
15 for me.
Nyx starts... Oh, wait. Does Nyx have the medicine skill?
No.
Or training in it? Okay.
It does not.
So then it seems... It seems quite obvious to Numu when she's, like, trying to show people how to help others.
Oh, no,
that-
she's just taking notes. That's
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, then I guess you don't need to roll medicine.
I suppose not.
All right. So, God. All right. All of those would help the people that need assistance. So, out of the 3 main tents that need help, the disease, that it's filth fever, or the injury. Oh, that's right. John said. No, wait. I'm sorry. Who was going to the brawling people? Was that John?
Me? Yes.
So the other 2 tents are the people that are poisoned or the people that are diseased. I just want to know which of you goes where.
I'm most experienced with battle wounds, so that would be right down my alley.
I can go to the disease.
That makes the most sense.
I actually have a remove disease spell prepared today.
Nice.
I can burn that and help the worst. I can only do it on one person, I think. Yeah, one creature. So the worst case I can cure. Well, attempt.
You don't actually need to if you made the medicine check.
Okay.
You could if you want, but it's just gonna be for story purposes and maybe making friends closer. But it's not necessary for being able to aid people here.
Okay.
All right. So then, Growl is Growl gonna handle the poison then?
Sure, I'll stomp it out.
Okay. So,
Could
the jungle, you're probably familiar with the kind of bite it is because you've seen these kind of spider bites all over people before. So
Sure.
you know how to tend those wounds, and you treat their poison quite well. I'm sorry, what, Robert?
I was just gonna say I have a pair of antidotes in my inventory I could give to him if he
Oh.
needs it.
You guys are way over prepared for this adventure. Like, it just expects you to go in and be like, bandage that guy, I win.
Yeah, we win at Pathfinder.
Okay, so I'd like to say that you guys actually help for maybe an hour because it is quite a busy camp. And then after that, she actually sits down, takes a break with all of you. And she says, okay, we have a break. Let's go sit down. And it's really just like a circle of busted up logs that people just sit at. But she seems relieved to get off her feet. Okay, how can I help you? You've been such a good favorite to me. How can I help you?
Well, honestly, I don't know. I'm pretty sure, because I don't really know, but my friend here, Ro, has told me that apparently I am somewhat cursed and have been slightly jellified.
I think last week I rolled like a 31 or something on my medicine check for it.
Oh, that's
did?
right. That's how
Okay.
you knew that it wasn't a disease.
You did.
Yeah, and I had no clue how to treat it, so I'll relay all of my knowledge about it to
Oh,
her.
I said you, Joe. Okay.
And
And
tell her that we
tell her,
fought
hey,
oozes.
I'm stumped. I thought I knew all the diseases in this area, but this one has me stumped. Is this something you've seen before? Is this something you know how to do?
Let me see, man. Come here. I'm not gonna go over there. I've been walking all day. Come here.
Oh, walk over there.
She's talking to Nix,
Yeah.
and she says, "Okay, let me see you here." And she just like takes your hand gently and puts it in hers, and she's like pushing on the skin, and it feels fucking creepy because like your muscles are moving underneath. And she goes, "I don't know what you have." And she lets go of your hand, and she says, "What you have is not what they have. They
Who
are
is
suffering
they?
from a curse.
Oh.
Whatever is happening to you, it seems different. I don't know, man."
Have you heard of any curses that causes people to turn into oozes, black puddings, or yeast ooze? Because we've encountered some of that today.
No, not that I can remember, but I am certain through all of my checking that there's not a single shred of evidence that this is a disease or some sort of poison or anything that can be inflicted directly with trying to. It seems to be something that is passed from person to person as a curse. Makes no sense, but that is the information I have.
Do you know how such as that would pass from person to person? Is it through contact? Or do you have any idea?
I don't know. There haven't been enough cases, evidence for me to say that for certain. So I'm not going to. But I can say that this all started when one girl, a human, Matala, came to me. She did not recognize me. She did not understand anything I said. She came to me for help. I tried to help her. She passed out in my arms, say a few, and then just died. She became an ooze, and I've never given up my lifetime practice of carrying a mace around, so I dispatched her.
Matala died. Well, shit. We're supposed to go talk to her.
Yeah, we're supposed to go let her know that her brother died. Ooh, they're
What's
poor
left
parents.
of her is in that gorge over there.
Huh. Well, her brother turned into an ooze too.
So it looks
If
like
they had contact, then that could make sense. If she was a progenitor of this curse.
Yeah. So we've gone a step back in the generation of the oozeness.
Was
Yeah.
she the girl that knew the orc?
Orc.
We
Well,
keep hearing about an orc that could be turning people into oozes.
That's what we've heard. And 2 people have said it so far.
I don't know, man. I spent all my time over here trying to take care of people. She comes up to me, I see no orc.
Just at least one more question from me. If you know, am I gonna possibly turn into a slime and start attacking everyone?
What you have is not what they have. What they have is what you're talking about. So no, I see no reason to believe that. But who knows? Who knows? I don't know what you have. It's strange. It's very odd.
so. It looks like whatever is going to heal you or fix you is going to be probably traced back to whatever the source of this is, and there could be a ticking clock on that as well. So the sooner we find source of this, the sooner we get you healed up, less likely you are to turn into a, mound of yeast.
And since Matala is dead, I think our most immediate direction would be to speak with this orc.
Mhm.
And unless we are ready for a possible encounter with this orc, should we rest now or go straight there?
What
Let
time
me
of day
tell
are we
you
looking
one
at?
thing she said. She said as she dies, she said crimson asp. I don't
Crimson?
know. Crimson asp, and then she died.
Does that mean anything to you?
Quite
That's
possibly.
the street she lived on.
Yes.
That's where
Yeah.
the
It's,
Kalibi caravan house is.
So we should probably still go there then.
Yep. So I think that might be our next step.
Yes, correct.
That orc might be a red herring. It doesn't sound very likely that somebody just scares somebody into an ooze.
I have not heard someone use the term red herring in so long. It's so nice to hear.
I grew up on the Clue movie.
Oh, there you go.
I tell her you're doing good work here, and I give her 5 gold pieces. I'd like to contribute to the cause. Perhaps this will buy you some bandages. You're doing the God's work.
I would not accept it if it were just for me, but it's for them, so I say yes, thank you. I will go purchase some more antitoxins for stupid people with their spiders.
I knew it would go to help the people. Thank you for what you're doing.
Anytime you want to come back, help. I'll give you food. I make mean stew.
Well, we may see you
take you up
again.
on that offer, maybe.
So what time of day are we looking at here?
Oh, that's right. It's probably 5 p.m.-ish.
Yes.
Yeah, it's getting late. And one detail about this town, I don't know if you're doing this, but in the book it said that this town kind of rises way too early, and people go to sleep like super early too. So I don't know.
Old person.
If
time.
I read that, I don't remember that.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
3 p.m.
Sure.
happy hour.
Yeah. That like the
So,
markets are fully set up before the sun rises.
That makes sense.
It makes sense for a hot climate.
Yeah. So then if let's say that is the case, then people would start like moving to their homes to sleep. That doesn't really impact your investigation much.
Sure.
Although I guess it might make it easier if you want to talk to people where they live.
So
Growl
you
can
guys
do
think-
spying from above too.
Yeah.
I bet this orc stays up late.
I would rather have my invisibility, but I can still stealth pretty well.
We can rest. Get you guys spells back. What do you want to do?
Just as long as when he wakes
fine
up,
either
he's
way.
not an ooze.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
Guys,
kind of
the
worried about
problem.
that.
We'll leave it up to you, Nix. You're the one with the clock ticking over your head.
Mm.
Roll the dice, it shall be.
1.
16, we're going to sleep.
Go to sleep.
There was a 1, we're going immediately there, right now.
In fact, we teleport there.
We're going to get you your own room.
Yes, probably for the best.
That's probably best.
I will tell the group that I will meet them there later, and I will spend some more time in Blomdu healing. I've got a lot of healing left in me today. So 1, 2, 3, 4 more heal spells and a remove disease spell that I will go around being helpful where I can.
Nice.
That totally makes sense, especially since you're getting spells back. Okay. That's cool. See, with stuff like that, I wish that I could say, and because of that, the group gains blah blah experience. But since I want you to level at a certain point, I don't know how to point out that that was really cool.
Hero point.
No, it doesn't need to be hero point.
Hero
It
point.
wasn't very heroic.
Shut up.
It's maybe Numu's nicer to us in the future. If we need
Actually,
to buy
that's
some
the point.
potions or something, she might.
Sure,
have
you
some.
guys are building reputation. That works.
Yeah.
So since we're going to rest, right?
Nobody seems to disagree.
Yeah. I have a few spells that I don't know if you guys would like me to set up, because I have one to actually, instead of turning myself invisible, I can turn myself and everyone in an area invisible.
Could
So,
be handy.
Yeah, well, it's up to you. What spells do you want to roll with? That could be useful.
well, are we going to be stealthing anytime soon, or?
I could create a diversion and then you guys stealth on in.
If you're, yeah.
Are you sure you're playing a sorcerer?
If you're comfortable with attracting all the attention. Otherwise,
I
I
could cast a fireball like 300 feet away or something. Whatever.
That's true.
That
You
would
could technically
distract.
be inside the sphere of invisibility and toss a fireball.
Would that not cause everyone else to go visible again?
I don't think so, because it's on me technically.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
If that's possible. Could work. I mean, a big blast of fire in the sky is probably gonna get most people's attention.
Yeah, and I'm gonna set up that spell when we get to rest.
Cool.
Okay,
All right.
so you guys are gonna rest then. I just want to pause for a moment and say, I am so glad I got to do that accent. That was I tried to do as much of a perfect idiolect of a nurse that I used to work for, because it just seemed
That's nice.
perfect.
It was good.
It was fun. So you guys go to Abione to sleep?
Correct. I think so. If
Yep.
she has multiple rooms. then-
Yeah, she said she did.
Okay. Nyx will stay on her own room, and if she turns into a slime, she won't attack anyone immediately.
She only has 3 spare rooms. I mean, that's still a lot, but I don't know how you guys want to split up.
Well, we
Brow
can double
sleeps
up.
outside.
Elves,
I
in,
don't
take
mind
up a lot
sharing
of
a room.
space. Yeah.
elves in this setting sleep, right?
What?
Elves in this setting sleep, right? They're not like
Oh,
a D&D.
4 hours.
Oh, they do?
Kind of a 4-hour trance thing.
All right.
Just like me.
Yeah,
Good to know.
if Nyx wouldn't object, I guess Joe would sleep in that room in case you need medical attention suddenly during the night.
I'm just picturing his medical attention being a mace at the door.
Yeah, that could happen.
So
That
you
would
wanna?
be. I'd need a consult from my ape friend. To
Are
provide that
you're
sort
gonna
of
stay
medical
with Nyx or outside the door?
Well, if Nyx wouldn't mind, then
She
send
doesn't
her.
mind. It's you who might mind.
Well, I'll give it a try.
Yeah. Oh, cool. Well, if you're sleeping in the same room, you see, because she doesn't need to sleep, so she's just gonna essentially do a meditation pose. She seemingly out of nowhere, she takes out a journal and puts it on her side and does the trance.
See, I'm looking for places to change this at some point. So at some point, I'll probably change the Elven trance to be useful in a different way. Sorry, to be more useful than it currently is, because I loved in 2nd edition that it only took 30 minutes and you were aware of your surroundings the whole time. Like, it just sets them apart as like these fey creatures. Okay. Yeah, it doesn't say anything about not sleeping for long. Where does it say that? I'm sorry. Did somebody say that it says that the elves sleep for 4 hours?
I believe they do.
I know that's the case in 5e, but
Yeah.
They're technically aliens in Pathfinder as opposed to Fae.
Yeah, yeah, they are.
Huh.
great.
I know I asked just in case because I'm not really familiar, but
They have a homeworld that shares a sun, I believe. Isn't that right? Yeah.
It's kind of
There
a
were some-
parallel of our solar system. I think they're on their version of Venus.
Right, and there were some portals that they came in through long ago, and I maybe sealed up or hidden or something since. But
Elf gates.
I don't see anything in the
Yeah,
elf ancestry that says that they sleep differently.
Yeah,
I may be
mechanically, I
wrong.
don't think there's
I'm
any.
just gonna assume they're 8 hours until I see otherwise.
yeah, because if she can sleep, then she's gonna sleep normally.
The only reason I care is because it works better for my story.
Yeah, honestly, I can see why, but yeah,
Okay.
it's probably best to just keep her sleeping. But yeah,
Okay.
either way, she's gonna tuck in the bed and put the journal on her side. So
Okay. So then John, it sounds like you have your own room unless you just don't even want to sleep in a room like Grau.
No, I like rooms. I do tell the good doctor though, if you need any help, just scream bloody murder. I'll come running.
Noted.
and if Grau
you
can
actually
keep
get a laugh out of her for that.
if Grau can keep a lookout, like I don't know, climb up into a tree or something, and just in case that guy or someone else has observed us going about asking questions, on the off chance that someone might come for us, Grau would want to be wary of that and keep an eye out.
and speaking of gorillas, I'm pretty sure they can sleep just fine on trees.
I would hope so.
I know that I've seen them nap, so I assume so.
Mhm.
But I don't know how you're gonna keep an eye out if you're asleep.
Well, as I'm dozing off, just be looking at that, and maybe he's a light sleeper, and if something goes by, might get a chance at a perception.
Okay. And you don't. Do you specifically want to be in a tree? Because you could also be on the roof of the house.
Whatever's handy and seems like it'll be semi-comfortable.
I think the roof would be more comfortable.
Roof it is
But-
then.
Who knows for a gorilla?
I know that for me, I'd be more comfortable on a roof because, like, you find that little crook between different. Like, I wouldn't trust myself on a tree.
If the roof is
I was
flat,
just
then the
imagining
roof.
him
Yeah.
laying on his back like Snoopy style.
I think
the
an ape
peak.
would probably be okay sleeping in a tree more than a human. But
Yeah.
yeah, the roof is fine as long as he doesn't fall through, crush someone.
No, you're fine. You're like 300 pounds, right?
Yeah, like they're like 500 pounds, 5, 6.
Oh, that's right. We talked about this before. Yeah.
They're like solid muscle though, so that a lot of the weight comes from that.
It's creepy to actually weigh like 500 or 600 pounds. Like, the whole world would be different. Like, wait, can these roofing shingles support my weight?
Yeah, that's why I asked.
All right, so I guess I can't say the night passes uneventfully until I ask. So is Joe familiar with tending sick people or like watching over someone's bed, being a spotter in that way?
I think so. Yeah, but I don't know if this case would. I don't think she showed symptoms bad enough that required round the clock observation. I thought I'd be in the same room just to be close enough. So
Okay, so
I imagine I'd be waking up a couple times in the night to check, but I'm not staying up through the night.
okay. Well then, I'm just going to roll randomly to see if it doesn't matter. Hold on.
Yay!
All right. So I rolled like the most extreme possible of waking up that I could. So you I don't know, sense something's wrong, and you are awakened by the sound of a waterbed coming from
Nice.
Nyx's bed.
Oh, this, I didn't think she had water beds here. Oh.
That's
Nice.
probably what woke you up because your brain was like, something's wrong. That's not right.
Like, I really got to go to the bathroom.
And when you sort of glance over at Nyx, because that's where the sound is coming from, you notice that it looks like she is covered in water or something. Not the sheet, but her skin that you can see, like her face, looks like it's very shiny in the dim light.
Nyx, wake up. You're wetting the bed. Nyx.
What the?
That is funny. Are you like just talking, or are you trying to shove awake? How's that working?
Right in my mind, Nyx is in the bed. I'm like on a couch or lounge somewhere across the room, and I'm kind of whisper shouting across the room at her.
Okay. What is Nyx's perception?
I believe 7. Yep, 7.
That wouldn't wake her.
Okay. I guess I will stand up and go take a look, see what's going on.
Great. Okay. So, have you, Robert, ever seen Mercury?
The planet?
No.
Yes, I'm familiar with the liquid metal mercury. Yes.
Okay. So that is what's laying in the bed under the sheet. And it looks as though it has like a whole Mercury form, except that like part of where the head would be starts forming Nyx's hair. So
So
like,
it's still like a humanoid shape.
yeah. But sorry, humanoid shape only roughly because it's so spread out.
Okay. Nyx, can you hear me?
Okay, Nyx wakes up, and then as soon as you wake up, Red Devil, um, the goo around you, like instinctively, forms up into what your body shape is, but you don't know it yet. But you are still metal shiny.
Hmm.
What's up?
Are you feeling all right, Nyx? What?
Hmm.
How are you? Are you good?
Yeah, what's up? I was just sleeping.
Don't freak out.
Never say that; they'll freak out.
No, I said don't freak out.
I know.
Stop freaking out, Nyx. No, your condition may be progressing a little bit. You're a little spread thin right now and a tad shiny.
I mean, I do look shiny, but I feel fine.
I don't know if there would be a mirror in this room. You know what? There's a mirror in this room because it's convenient. So, do you want to go over to the mirror to see what he's talking about?
Sure, I'll go to a mirror.
You don't see yourself at all. There's no reflection.
Well, I
Do
know I'm not a
do I see-
vampire.
Do I see
Does
the
he-
reflection?
No, you don't see it either.
No.
Does he look like a
know I'm not a
T-1000
vampire.
Terminator?
Yeah, yeah, he does look like the T-1000.
So.
Oh, as you're
slime,
thinking,
elf, vampire.
as you're looking in the mirror and sort of like puzzling about what the hell's happening, you can see the image of you slowly forming as if from like an outline filling in. So like you're starting to come into appearance, and then the more you look at that image of yourself, the more solid it becomes, until you do see yourself fully. But yes, you look like you are made of mercury.
How do you feel, Nyx? Can you put a finger to your nose? Can you
How do I feel particularly? Do I feel different, tingly, anything?
Oh yeah. Thank you. I forgot to say that part. Your skin feels as though you are tingling everywhere, as if your body is like half asleep everywhere, and also the your sight seems a little hazy and clouded. So I don't know if you've ever had like an eye infection or like if you need glasses, but the world looks a little blurry.
All right. I don't know if the mirror's broken, more like my eyesight's maybe. going bad.
The mirror's broken.
Goes.
It doesn't show just me.
Yeah. I'm seeing things a little bit blurry, and I'm feeling tingly all over.
Okay, let's have you drink some water. Maybe you're just dehydrated.
Yeah, that's what I need. Some more liquid.
That's got to be it. Yeah. He's suffering from dehydration.
Yeah,
Have you never
I
seen
mean,
X-Men? Water doesn't work well for slimes.
let's get you hydrated. Let's get you some Pedialyte.
I know when I get dehydrated, I just turn to metal.
Yeah.
We
So
could get you a bucket to sleep in.
Yes, like
Yeah, right.
Odo.
Like deep sea.
I was thinking
snow.
Odo.
Yeah. I was actually
I,
gonna-
I will keep trying things like all right, next where you're standing, can you grab me that hairbrush over there? That's like 7 feet away.
I try and
Without-
stretch my arm and grab it.
It doesn't work.
Okay, so you're not you
Yeah,
don't
Mr.
have that
Fantastic.
superpower.
No.
You don't have
I'd
that
cross that
superpower.
off a list.
I try to squeeze through the door.
No. But you do notice that it feels differently to you than it has in the past. And then you realize you're tasting the door. It's not just feeling.
Mm.
Ooh,
Okay.
that's gross.
So apparently my mouth is everywhere now.
And we're gonna go be walking through the slums later today.
Oh, well, I have shoes on, so unless those are
I
disintegrating.
looked down. Does she have shoes on?
Well, if you
They
put
just
them on,
taste
you
like
don't
feet,
sleep in
though.
shoes.
Yeah. Oh well, that's true. I don't have shoes on right now.
Would you say?
Well,
Rufus?
I said they just taste like feet, though. Boots. So.
so yeah, you seem to be okay. Like I said, drink plenty of water,
Yeah.
get some rest, and see how this looks in the morning.
I think we got this figured out. Yeah.
Yeah, easy peasy. Everything's hunky dory.
You're good now.
Yeah. Yeah.
I do want to know what Nyx might be trying or thinking. You know what? Actually, I'm just going to say what you're thinking for a moment, because it's easier to point out how this works. So, you're like wondering about how your body looks right now in the mirror, and that this is all freaking weird. And then you notice a spot of your own natural coloring on the back of your hand, and like you look at it, and it starts spreading. And then you realize if you're thinking about it, it spreads. If you're not thinking about it, then your body doesn't change. So you can focus and take on your normal hue and look.
All right. So I'll try and focus on turning myself back to normal.
You do find that while the skin tone is fine and easy to do, it actually needs some physical manipulation in some places. Like you need to put your eyebrow ridges back into place and make sure your nose is on right with your hands. But besides that, yeah, it's fine. You look like you again.
I'm fixed.
Yep, you just had to drink some water.
Yep, that was it.
Told you.
Well,
So, anyways, let's go back to sleep.
Sleep.
just fall into the bed and just splash everywhere.
Yeah, it's flat.
All right. Are you serious to go back to sleep?
Well, have we
It's
finished
not
our?
time to wake up yet. No, it's like a couple of hours until.
Yeah.
It's
I'll
fine,
do
I
a quick
just want to-
questionnaire with Nyx. Do the mental question. Have you ever felt like homiciding people?
Only sometimes, which is
How
not
about-
Sometimes you're an adventurer. That's just kind of a given.
So I'll narrow in like has Nyx's mental state changed overly much in the last couple hours?
No, she does seem occasionally distracted, and Red Devil, that's because you keep tasting everything around you.
Yeah, I would assume that's distracting.
What do bed linens taste like?
The last person they slept in.
Yeah.
You.
Okay, so if Nyx is going to sleep, is Joe going to continue to watch over her or go back to sleep himself?
I think Joe has the intent to go to watch over, but quickly falls asleep.
Okay. Then when Nyx is falling asleep, you notice the physical features relax again and just sort of become nebulous. It looks like any random person. It's not like there's no face at all, but it doesn't look like Nyx anymore. And that's when also the silvery hue comes back because she's unconscious.
Okay, that's just the new Nyx, I guess.
Totally normal.
Totally
Yep.
normal. Yeah. Perfectly fine.
It's gonna be normal now.
So just to tell you guys out of character, this is something that actually does make sense for the character herself biologically. Just we don't talk about her ancestry a lot, but also it seemed like a convenient catalyst to have it occur now a little bit more dramatically because of the curse going around.
Yep.
Okay, so you guys, the reason that I didn't say that Grau doesn't hear anything is because I didn't know if like there was going to be screaming or shouting or something from inside when that was found out. So apparently, safe, everything's fine. Grau sees nobody trying to sneak in or any fires started.
Good.
So you all wake up in the morning, and I kind of just want to know what happens when you all like meet in the hallway, or let's say that you come down at different times, and there's supposed to be basically a continental breakfast, just like fruits and breads that you guys can grab that are in the kitchen area. And so, like, let's say that all of you meet there in the morning for the first time. Although I guess Joe and Nyx would have seen each other before that. So if you want to have a private conversation before that, go ahead. Just let me know. And then once you all get together, we can have a group discussion.
No private conversation I necessarily need to have unless Nyx wants to swear me to secrecy or anything.
No, nothing like that.
And the same routine happens when Nyx wakes up naturally. It's silvery. You have to make yourself look like yourself.
Quite literally put your face on.
Yes. So you all meet and are grabbing like breads. They're probably not all that sweet, but who cares? That's breakfast in this world. And there's lots of fruits if Grau wants to have any fruits, you know, because monkey.
Yeah, he's probably eaten most of it.
So guys, Nyx is really weird now.
Am I?
How dare you?
Yeah,
Even
you
worse?
are.
Yeah.
I don't know if you remember this last night. You turned into something shiny. And
Yeah, and the
fluid.
mirror was blurry.
Yeah, and the mirror didn't work.
How is my eyesight looking right now? Can I see it clearly?
Yeah. It seemed like you had to prepare your eyes somehow. You just ended up like forcibly blinking and your vision cleared.
So just thought I'd let you guys know if you see Nyx start to change shapes or something like that, don't freak out.
Yeah. In fact, just so you don't freak out later, just stand back a bit. I'm going to try my best to fall apart into a slime.
That does not happen, and it's creepy that you tried.
Okay.
Okay,
But-
go ahead. Anytime, Nyx, we're watching.
Okay. But I lose my color. Okay.
Yeah, you can control. It's basically like a illusory disguise, but as of now, you haven't tried any other disguises besides the default silver and your own.
All right. So, yeah, this is what's new essentially. And I turn back.
Well, that can't be good.
I don't know. It seems kind of fun.
Oh, and keep in mind the mirror thing, because we didn't talk about that, Red Devil. Just like anytime you want to, you can stop reflecting.
Nice.
Wow. I'll keep an eye out. How pointy are Nyx's teeth?
Depends on when you ask.
I do this and get fangs.
I knew it. I knew it.
That is mean.
I start looking around for my steak. Where's my steak?
Yeah. Everybody carry around some sharp wooden sticks. Just in case.
The slime pyre.
Slime buyers.
Ooh, there you go.
All right, so
So
That's
Abayone
probably
seems
a
to...
romance novel.
Almost certainly.
Yeah. So Abayone starts coming down the stairs, and she you hear her coming, and she gets to the doorway of the room that you're in, the kitchen, just grabbing snacks, and she goes, "Good morning, everyone. I hope you slept well." And she grabs a roll.
Good morning.
yeah, slept well.
Slept perfectly. Thank you for the hospitality.
Yeah.
So where are we off to today?
Let's see.
Well, we got some disturbing news about the next of kin of the person we found in the warehouse, Matala.
Seems to have perished from the same
It-
sickness.
So you don't need to inform her anymore. You need to inform her next of kin, which we don't know who that is.
Neither do I. This is going to take some prodding.
So
problem. I can
we were
do it.
thinking we were gonna go check out her place of employment, and see and talk to people there.
Also,
see what
it's
happens.
very possible that these people that have been infected are infected through contact, even when it doesn't seem like they have any sort of ailment or any symptoms. Direct
Well-
contact may be spreading this illness or curse.
Oh. And I don't know if you would probably notice before this, but she is wearing her gloves as if it's just like what she does in the morning. And she goes, "Then this is why?" She's looking at her gloves. "Why I'm okay?"
Perhaps.
Well, we know so far we've just made one connection. One of the people in the warehouse and their sister Matala. That's the only solid connection we know. We have a hunch that Matala worked at the caravan house, and a caravan from Nex came in a few nights ago. Not certain of that timeline if that lines up, but hopefully we can figure that out today.
I forgot something. Sorry. Numu handed you all of Matala's clothing that she was wearing. And in it is a very small silver key.
And we have the small silver key.
Sorry.
We don't really know where it might go, but yeah, we have a clue here.
So we're going to go check out the caravan house today.
It looks like that's a key that could fit any of the business buildings in the city. So good luck finding out. There is so much hunting and just pecking around for the clues and information that we need. I don't envy you. In fact, I don't envy myself today.
Well, what do you have going on today?
Oh, just trying to track down Matala's family.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Do you know where Matala lived? Perhaps that key is to her abode.
We know, I believe, more or less.
We know where she worked.
Yeah. Oh, that's true.
She says, generally, she appeared to be a porter when I saw her in the street. Or am I confusing this with Numu? I think I am. Sorry. She says, I don't know. I didn't know her personally. If I knew her profession, I might be able to tell you. Well, if she worked in the caravan house, likely she simply slept there, like in a back room or basement or something, or she simply didn't sleep in town, because she could have just left immediately on different travels and slept on the road.
Well, we'll check
Key.
out the caravan house. We'll figure it out.
Perhaps the key works for that.
We shall try
I
this key in
sincerely
every
hope so.
lock in town.
You start on all her doors.
Yes.
And she says, well, feel free to take any of this with you like. There's like 3 big bowls of each breads and fruits. So there's way more than you'd actually need to eat for breakfast. She says, take any of this you'd like with you. I don't want to...
Joe has already eaten his weight in breakfast.
That's right.
Well, what about second breakfast?
That's what the pockets are for. But remember, legally distinct from.
Legally distinct from, yes. She says, well then, I'm going to finish getting dressed for the day, and I have things to do, so I shall see you later.
All right.
Good morning.
We'll check in later.
So
she walks-
Nyx grabs a piece of bread, and it's, does it start to dissolve in her hand?
No.
Okay, I'll eat it.
Okay.
You guys think we should get some gloves on our way?
Well, hold on. That is true because I have gloves. I literally have items in my inventory.
Couldn't hurt. Just gonna make you sweaty.
Uh-oh.
Lost Red Devil.
Yeah, we lost somebody.
Oh. Yes, we did.
This be a good time for a bio break?
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah.
Must have
All right.
teleported.
No, just full on ooze all the way gone
Oh.
now.
Weirdly, he's still showing on the OBS feed. Oh, there you are.
Oh, there he is.
What was that?
Can't hear you.
Oh, can't hear him. Yeah. Unless he's messing with us, which would be hilarious.
He could be.
All right.
Yeah, he never moved. Red Devil, do you? No, can't hear you. What is
Can't-
happening with you? Anyway, Robert, go to the bathroom. It's fine for a
All right,
bio
I'll
break.
be back
We've been
in a
doing this 2 hours. That is strange. Yeah, we lost your feed on Skype, but it was still feeding through from Skype to OBS. So, technical issue? But why can't we hear you? That's just strange.
Maybe try to reconnect.
Isn't that going to mean we have to redo all the windows?
I don't think so.
Wait, just him reconnect?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, Red Devil, will you disconnect and reconnect?
Nope, still nothing.
No sound. You see him though? Yeah,
I
we
can
see you, but there's no sound for some reason.
Hello.
Ah, there you are.
Yes, that was all my mistake. You don't need to fix anything.
Oh,
Yeah.
cool.
So I may have accidentally pressed the little X that closes Skype.
No worries, I've done the same thing.
Yeah.
But I am going to also go on a bio break because everybody else is leaving.
Yeah.
Be right back.
Okay.
I like your T-shirt.
Thank you.
Good band.
Don't make them like that anymore.
Nope.
Did they get the technical issues resolved?
I'm not sure.
Okay.
I wonder if we're still streaming.
I don't know. I could check.
Yeah, it looks like we're still on YouTube. Hi, YouTube.
Okay.
We're back. I've definitely got to take better notes.
I'm taking notes, but I don't know if they're any good.
I don't know how to spell anything he says. All these Mwangi names. I think we can hear you now, Red Devil.
Yeah, I figured it out. The mic switched up to
Cool.
to the headset, and I don't have a thing.
Ah.
Whatever Red Devil's issue was, it didn't interfere with the feed. OBS looked the same the whole time, so we're still good.
Yeah.
All right.
By the way, I was gonna say when I accidentally closed Skype, Nyx is wearing gloves, so she's probably not gonna be tasting anything with her hands.
Except gloves.
Gloves.
True.
So that makes the difference. What kind of gloves do you have? Cloth, leather?
Leather smell the strongest.
I'm pretty sure they're leather because you don't know this probably, but they're magical, so makes more sense that they're leather.
Yeah, it does. Another moderator just handled this. Whatever you did, thank you. I clicked show and it said that I can't do that because somebody else already did. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It was a comment in chat. Underhill, if you're wondering where your message went, I don't know. I'm trying to show it and it won't.
Is it that offensive?
No, but it's YouTube. It had the word condom in it.
Ah.
Ooh, ouch.
My ears, ow.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
have to go.
Okay, well, it came through on Storms. Whatever, fine. I guess it's okay. And it's probably just my YouTube app giving me the incorrect information because I tried to show it and it showed for other people, but not me.
Yeah. By the way, it's Nyx. Name is spelled Nyx, not like the name Nick.
I like it. I like an ICK apostrophe S.
Yeah.
He types with voice to text, so I don't think he can correct it.
True. True. Okay.
It works.
That makes sense.
Are you going to the Kalibi Caravan House?
I think so. Let's see. Yep.
I'm sorry, guys. I keep pushing the orc off. If we want to go find that orc, we can do that. But
I don't.
Nah, screw the orc.
Maybe the red herring is a red herring.
If we have time, I can rip his arms out. It's fine.
yeah, we'll do that. We'll do that on our lunch break. We'll go find the orc and rip his arms out.
And let's go to the
I'll help
caravan.
you this time.
Okay.
Sounds like he's making the rest of us orcs look bad.
Right.
It does, actually.
To the caravan house.
Sorry, I was trying to remember the A3, A6, A9. Who is holding the key? I think that's probably Robert.
Yeah, unless anybody else wants it, I guess Joe can have it.
I don't think I should hold any keys.
Yeah.
They might disintegrate.
I don't think I should hold any.
Yeah, you get nothing important. Wear your gloves.
You're like, oh, where'd it go? I don't know. I taste it somewhere. Oh, it's in my foot. Hold on.
If he's an ooze, can he control himself with the amulet?
I am my same level, so
Yeah, my same level.
Is that
That's
like
a good point.
Hey.
the feedback loop? We need a control shift escape, get the task manager open on him.
I wonder
Maybe someone else should
what it
use
would
it.
entail, because I would technically get the minion trait.
You're your own minion.
Your own minion. That's great.
Oh,
You need to
God.
write into Paizo for guidance on this. What happens when you become your own minion? Is that like is that an action economy hack? One action to give myself two?
I just keep thinking I'm my own grandpa.
Mm-hmm.
No,
Oh, a
geez.
classic movie.
Yeah.
One of the classics.
Oh, I didn't see that movie. I thought just started Futurama.
I'm grabbing all of your tokens to bring you over to the Kalibi Caravan House.
You know what that means, folks.
That we have a spatial reference that's needed.
So what's our plan going to be here? Diversion with the fireball or something else?
Or something else.
I think maybe we
Yeah,
should
'cause I
start
can
with
make us all
knocking.
invisible.
Knocking with a fireball, if you say so.
Oh, great. Okay. I am glad I just remembered something. So I'm just shortcutting it. You guys get there. Cool?
Yep.
Okay. So, the front door looks like a public entrance door. It's not locked. No, actually, it wouldn't even be hanging open. Actually, okay. It looks like the door is a little old or broken or something. It's like ajar slightly.
What is a caravan house specifically? Since I'm not from this world, I'm just
Thank you for reminding me. Storm asked me earlier, and I had to tell her. I didn't think of telling anybody else. So, it is a location where wagons and carts and things that go on a caravan go to drop off or start at to pick up supplies.
Like an import-export facility.
distribution center.
A distribution.
There you go.
Mm.
Yeah, it's a DC. So, at the risk of sounding Abbott and Costello, who's on first?
I'll go in first. I don't expect any trouble here. Just a
Oh.
caravan house.
Yeah.
Yep,
That's
just a
fine.
caravan house.
The healer will go in first.
Oh shit! You're the healer. No, I'm not gonna
Huh?
let you go first.
As the tank, I'll follow the healer.
At least I'll go side by side with Joe.
I'll be on the roof punching holes along with the path that I carved.
What is it with you and roofs?
I mean, it works. Unless it's a 2-story building, then you're fucked.
I was going to ask, how tall is this facility?
Oh, it is only 1 story.
I'm on the roof then.
Okay.
No, I don't know. I'll probably come in with the rest of them, be a little more helpful.
There's just gonna be holes over every room.
Well, yeah. I mean, that's for them to fix later.
All right. So when you come into this room, it looks like a reception area for a business. There is a table there and a chair, as you see, and there's like writing implements and a stack of papers on one side of the desk, and on the opposite side. Oh, interesting. Okay. It gave no information about this, so I'll just make up some bullshit. Cool. So there are, like, I guess they'd be called folios. They're basically binders of papers that are stuck in on 2 bookshelves that line the north and the east walls. And they all have dates on them. It looks like they're just records of different caravans. Oh, hey, the most obvious thing about this room. Sorry. There are barrels and crates in front of the door leading to the next area. You can see the door through it, but only in spaces that aren't barricading the door. And it looks like that door opens toward you, so it looks like somebody was trying to keep something in.
So it looks like haphazard of the place, like a barricade, not just
Yeah.
storage. Okay.
Right.
Drow can move those, no problem. I'd imagine.
Yeah. I want to know,
Uh,
what is John's strength?
18.
Sorcerer is stronger.
Mhm.
Before we start tackling the door, can I look through the records? What's the most recent record?
Good
thinking.
idea.
The most recent records are the usual normal junk, like bottles and grains. Bottles of wine and grain. And it looks like it was exported from Holy Zatramba, and it also included a coffin, and two large boxes of alchemical supplies. Sorry, 2 crates of alchemical supplies. Those are the only things that are out of the ordinary, that aren't like food or like
Yeah.
tack or
Staples, sundries.
Oh.
Yeah.
yeah. Like the non-general store stuff is those.
Any information on that caravan that arrived from Nex?
Oh, sorry. It is that one.
That is okay.
Jinky's a clue.
And it was signed in by dude's name who I forget the last name of. So helpful. Hold on.
Okay, so the caravan from Nex had a coffin and alchemical supplies.
Tamil Jabrin. It's signed by him.
Should check out that coffin.
Do we think that would be
Uh,
the clerk or the person on the caravan from Nex?
Oh, it's signed. He's the receiving manager. It says.
Tommel's the one that Ebony. I can't pronounce any of these names. I can't spell them. I can't write them down. Abinea, she told us that Tommel was the one that she didn't have good feelings about, right?
Right.
Yeah.
This is the bastard.
I don't know where. I think in the letter or something. But I know he was described to be shifty.
Yeah, Abinea told us that she thought he was shifty.
Yeah.
Didn't trust him.
Well, they're not getting a caravan in here. Maybe we should look for other entrances, see if the whole place is barred up.
Well, I do have an idea, which I do need to ask the GM something. You know my special little glove that I have. In theory, if I were to put on said glove, would I get its special senses that it has? The one.
Oh, I see what you mean. The one that's the most handy, right?
Yes.
The glove is handy.
It's an easy way to refer to it.
Yeah.
No, it just it's not like there's not a psychic connection.
I mean, like potentially, like say it senses something. Say I put it on the ground while it's on my hand. Even if it says something, can it twitch and say like yes or no, nothing?
Oh, yes, actually it could. If you like just set that up beforehand, then yeah, if you have like a system of signs like go that way, that kind of thing.
All right. So there's a path that is blocked, correct?
Yeah.
A door. Guys, I want you to stay really still for me. Try not to move.
Stay really still for
yeah.
me. That's a great
Try,
intro.
Try not to move at all, like not even an inch.
Why?
And I just trust me. And I take out a glove from my pockets, and I drop it on the ground, and it starts moving.
Holy crap!
Don't move.
Is that your glove? Is that your glove?
The glove is gonna stand in front of the barricade and the door. and see if it senses anything with its tremor sense.
Holy Adams family.
Particularly anywhere,
Cool.
just see if it senses anything at all.
I'm sorry. What did John say?
I just said Holy Adams family.
Yeah.
It's cool.
I thought for a moment it might be like his actual hand that he pulled off. That. All right. So, tremor sense. It's
It is
30 foot, right?
imprecise. So it doesn't tell me where, but it tells me if there is something that moves.
You feel Joe's stomach rumbling.
That's funny. It's a 30 foot, right?
It is 30 feet, yes.
No, I'm sorry.
No?
Which obviously means there's nothing to see.
Well, there's nothing nearby, at least. That's what I can tell. And I
Why,
put the
why
glove
is your
back.
glove walking around on the ground?
It's my friend.
Oh,
Oh,
okay. that makes sense.
you know
It-
what? I did not consider something earlier. I apologize, but on the east side of this building are 3 sets of doors. They look like they are heavier and locked. Sorry, God, hold on a second. 3, 6, 9,
Okay.
7. Okay, they look like they are heavy and they could be locked because they have iron handles. But they are external doors, so you could go a different way if you wanted to.
I'm
Did the
totally
door we
going
just walked
differently.
through have a lock on it?
No, that was the main entry door for the public.
We should probably go check them out, give them a listen.
Yeah, and we can do the same thing with the glove and see if it senses anything.
Yeah, good call.
You're not going to explain this to anybody?
Nope.
I can hear through my glove.
It's a
We got a
world
lot
full
of
of magic.
questions after
I
this.
assume he knows what he's doing.
You assume he knows what he's doing. That's a failure.
Unless someone asks, Nix is just gonna keep it to herself.
Is there a hand in the glove?
No, it's. And I put on the glove.
Neat.
Did you get the glove's permission before doing that?
Before
mean-
tasting the glove?
Yes.
But yeah,
I don't
I'll
know.
listen at a door as well.
Same.
I don't really know what it senses. If it's actually alive or alive magically, or if there's a difference. Either way, this is a friend I've had for like a little bit, because there was a little job I did way back when that I was supposed to be paid with gold, but I wasn't. And they gave me this.
I rolled an 18 for perception by the center. I guess they're bay doors or whatever you call them.
Yeah, they're. We'll just call them caravan doors.
That beats my perception.
15 for me.
At the middle door again?
I'm at the southern door.
And where's Rawl?
I'll take the last door then, the northern door.
Okay.
I got 17.
Thank you. I've forgotten. Whoop.
I'm too distracted by thinking about a walking glove.
Do I roll perception for myself or for Handy?
Handy.
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 I like that.
So
Thoughts with
the
Jack Hand.
both. Just
Both,
do
okay.
both.
Does Handy have a perception stat?
They have dark vision.
Do they have a wisdom score?
Wisdom score.
Yeah, you need a wisdom score before you
yeah.
have a perception.
It's probably no, it's less than mine, but you know. Yeah.
Did I not give you a? I don't even remember what the hell it was. Hold on, let me check in my
It
notes.
has a +1 strength, +3 dex, +4 con, -5 wisdom, 0.
Not a
Uh,
not a
yeah,
good scout.
wait, no. -5 intelligence, 0 wisdom,
That's
and -5 charisma. So yeah. Either way, I'm gonna.
I like the idea of an animated glove that just makes absolutely horrible decisions.
Oh yeah, its perception is at the top, +5.
Yeah. Oh, the dark vision +5 is. Okay. Yes, I may have lost my dice. I don't know where it is.
That's okay.
Roll-
Just think of a random number between 1 and 20.
Roll perception to find your dice.
Well, luckily I have a spare. So for handy, I got 18 total, and for myself, less than that.
And at what door are you trying to sense things? One where you're at.
Nix and handy are. Let me check. Are. Let's see at the bottom one with Joe. Yeah, I haven't moved. Right here.
Oh, okay. So, from bottom to top, it was 15, 18. Shit, I forgot the number. I'm sorry. Can everybody tell me their perception again?
17.
Thank you.
18 for handy.
And Rufus, what was that?
18. Tied with the glove.
Nix's perception wasn't very good.
And John, what was Rawls?
17.
Okay, thank you. All right. Wow, this is the weirdest thing. Okay. Sure. 6, 7. All the doors open easily, or would open easily if you didn't. Sorry, you're rolling perception. You see that none of those 3 are locked or chained. It's like they were just abandoned. So you also hear nothing inside, or in odd cases, smell or taste anything inside.
Or feel, in the case of handy.
Actually, I gotta say, Growl probably smells something burnt and nutty.
Hmm.
And right, even Handy doesn't sense any movement.
Right.
I'll let them. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead. Well, I was going to say, I just pass on that information. It's the only sensory input that I'm getting from it, so I just pass it on.
There may not even be a. Okay, I see what's going on. There's probably some kind of burning slime in there.
Which one should we open?
What would make you think that?
Man, the fact that everything that's attacked us has been a slime so far, and we're investigating slimes, and we smell burning.
Okay, yeah. I guess that makes sense.
Okay. Next, if these doors open, she'll try and see if she can slowly open and peek inside.
Okay. It sounds like Nyx was the first one to actually look inside, correct?
Correct.
I go that way.
I'm not quite so eager, but I'll trail behind.
I only feel safe enough to do this because I can teleport.
Good point.
I don't know how long I have been muted.
Oh.
Have I not been saying anything for a while?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I had a 15 perception.
Yeah, we got that.
Sorry, I had some banger jokes, guys. Damn.
Yeah.
We missed them.
Must have forgotten them, huh?
I thought I was just striking out with them because nobody was laughing.
All right, there is no light inside, but it is still like afternoon, so there is some light when you crack the door open, and what you see inside is just like part of a wagon, and there are like a couple of bags of grain on the floor near the wagon.
Let's head on in and take a look around.
I agree. I want to get my dark vision in there.
Is there a lock on this door though? That it was just unlocked.
No.
Okay. Remind
Grow's
everyone,
gonna,
keep an
go
eye out
ahead.
for a lock that this key might work in.
Grow's gonna linger by the doorway and not actually go in just yet. If something happens, I got some range stuff that I can do.
Just
So
don't
that'll be
fireball
just
us. Okay.
fine. I'll do something else then. I'll think of something else.
I actually should change what I just said. There is a lock in the door. It just wasn't activated, so it could be locked.
Okay, I'll try and see if the key fits in it.
No.
Okay.
Sorry, I had to think about that.
Yep, just for the GM's awareness, I'm going to try every single lock I find until that key works.
At
So
this,
have we not opened the door yet then?
only cracked it to peek inside.
Okay.
By the way, just so you're aware, I do have a master key right here, and I pull out my lockpicks.
That's not the point. You define where it goes. Where
Yeah.
I don't want what's behind the lock. I want to know where the lock is.
Oh, that's true. That makes
He's a
sense.
completionist, okay? Let him complete all his achievements.
It's about constructing a narrative.
All right, so do you guys open the door more to be able to go in?
Yeah,
Yes.
Okay.
perfectly safe.
You see further doors to the west, and this room says... Oh, I can't read that part. Okay. So there are shelves containing tools for repairing wagons, such as crowbars, hammers, and spare wheels. And there is also a fully laden wagon. It looks like it has a bunch of crates, barrels, and bags.
Let's give that a look.
I'll climb up into that wagon and start poking around.
Okay.
Is it? Could it be moved out?
Yeah.
Next is gonna do the same thing with Handy over here, just in case.
Okay, everybody. Okay, so if you're just looking over it in general, then the information is that it is enough for enough supplies for a 9-day trip. And that's all that's in it so far. It looks like it's just for, a 9-day trip for 4 people. So it looks like all that's loaded in it so far is just survival gear and survival rations, and it hasn't actually gotten any like specific shipment in it yet. So there's still plenty of room.
So this is like the provisions for the caravanners, but they don't have their cargo yet.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is there anything barricading the inside door?
No.
Okay.
Oh wait, roll break that or roll perception.
Yeah. Yes, that was not. Oh, nice. Finally, good perception from Nyx.
27.
Not quite. 24.
Okay, so hold on a second. So Grau stayed out. Rawl is checking. Okay. So then Rawl ends up over here to check the door. All right, then I'll say that Rawl happens to catch a view through a crack that has just enough light to show that there's a bunch of sand in the next room. And also, yeah, there's light coming from above. So it's either open or there's a bunch of skylights. So you see the light glinting off of sand in the middle of the room. And like those little barrels, chairs and stuff, that's in there too. Nyx, instead, okay, so you see that there's light in the other room, but I would like to say that Nyx searches thoroughly because you're a thiefy person and you're the only one we have. So you find a okay. If you've ever seen it, it's like a redwood box that looks like it would be used to hold a set of silverware under the seat of the wagon. So it's like whoever was going to be driving it, that's something for them.
Right.
I go back
I-
outside
yeah,
and
I
tell.
relay that. That information that I just was told, I relay that to everyone.
Okay. And so you both share information with everybody. Cool.
I tell Grow. Go outside. Tell Grow about the skylights.
Hmm.
I'm taking some of the provisions from the wagon to have second breakfast.
Very good.
I would
Second
need that.
breakfast. Second breakfast. Okay.
You just had breakfast.
Yes, but what about second breakfast?
Just out of curiosity, how long has it been since anyone touched this room and its provisions?
It looks fairly recent. There's no dust on stuff.
Okay.
Or maybe
think
it's
I might-
more useful to say there's no mold on anything because this is a moist environment. I live in the desert. I'm sorry. I think of dust.
Everything's humid to you.
Did the
Um,
sand through the cracks just look like normal sand or piles of sand? Did it look odd?
It did look odd. It looked as though the sand were nearly evenly spread in the middle of the room,
I
and it
relay
was
that.
perfectly dry.
So just
Can I
so
do
we're
esoterica
aware,
on that?
yeah, it
Esoteric lore?
seems.
I'm not going to let you just because it won't yield anything that is informative about the thing. So
Okay, cool.
So what is surrounding us? Even though it looks like sand, it's actually green, right?
Yeah, we're not in a desert. We're in a
Right.
jungle.
Yeah, there's ferns everywhere. There's grass. There's
So sand is out of
probably-
place.
There's probably low trees everywhere.
All right. So sand is strange.
Yeah.
But there was this one time back we threw a party once where we trucked in a bunch of sand and made a beach inside.
Yeah.
Called it
So
Jimmy Buffett
question.
Bash.
Yeah. Question for the
Rest in peace.
knowledgeable ones of the party. Does anyone know if there's some kind of sand ooze?
That's
that I'm
just
aware of.
ridiculous.
That's an esoteric lore roll, I guess. Go ahead.
Okay.
Don't be ridiculous. Sand ooze.
Let me think. Sand ooze. 22.
There are sand creatures, but not specifically an ooze. So it could be that the sand is animated, but if so, there would need to be a lot of sand. So unless there's sand underneath that, it's not a creature.
I think it's just sand.
Let's hope. Let me know when you guys are ready. I'll open the door.
All right, let's go find out.
Should we check the other doors outside to see if they lead to individual rooms too?
That's
Before-
true. Yeah.
I was also
Go-
thinking of having Growl go up on the roof, and if there is a skylight, to look down and see if there's anything he can see, or make a skylight if I need to.
Okay. Or make a skylight. No, actually, you see that much of the roof is actually
Mhm.
open. It's a courtyard.
Oh, okay.
Hmm.
All right.
So you
Oh.
see, I know you're not in the room, but you are roughly there, and you
Mhm.
can see the entire room beneath you. I
Hmm.
know that looks like the warehouse room, but this is the room it is actually from.
Sure.
Oh, yeah, sorry. Yeah, ping.
Can I have him roll perception to see if there's anything that might look like it might be any kind of a threat?
Hold on. Sorry. Yeah. So you see the sand, it's just spread all over the floor. Yes, roll perception.
18 plus 8, 27. Sorry, plus 9, 27. Perception plus 9.
Okay. I'm going to read the description to you and then tell you what you got from your roll. This wide yard is open to the sky. The ground, covered with straw and sand, is crisscrossed with human and animal tracks. 2 sets of large loading doors lead east, with the southern set of doors standing slightly ajar. Southern set? What? There's no southern set. Oh, southern of the east wall. Sorry. Okay. Other doors leading west and north are labeled storage in Common and Mwangi. A trough of stagnant water stands between the 2 doors to the west, and a flimsy table and chairs occupy the yard's southwest corner. A veritable mountain of boxes, casks, and crates are piled in the southwest corner of the yard beneath a makeshift awning. your roll also allows you to know that you see through the sand. Like you see areas that are under the sand that look like they are stone, but hold on a sec. Trying to make this actually useful. Okay, it looks like there is a rather large carving under the sand. Like the sand was just trying to conceal that, but it looks like it's a pretty big, intricate symbol.
Okay.
Like something for a ritual?
Like something for a ritual.
Let's knock this door open.
Do we see what's behind door number 2?
Yay. Okay. This is so silly. Let me open it first, and then I'll read to you. Tell me a story. So it says, double doors stand in the west and east walls of this room. The west door bears a sign reading authorized agents only in Common and Mwangi. Shelves contain several old boxes and rags, along with a greasy wagon axle. And a puddle of glistening yellowish oil nearly 12 feet across covers the floor in the center of this room. That is the smell that Grouse smelled. It smells like rancid oil in here.
Okay.
I step back because I don't want to risk this thing getting up and attacking us.
What do you mean thing? It's oil.
Sure it is.
Yeah.
I don't trust it either.
If there's liquid, it's gotta be an ooze. I don't
I'm gonna
trust it.
rejoin the group here.
Okay.
What'd you see, Growl?
Basically relay whatever I saw to the rest of the group. Nothing in particular stands out as a present danger, but there does look like there's something concealed that could be part of what's going on here.
As a ritualist, I say that sounds like something where they might have performed a ritual of some kind.
Well, you'd know better than Grau, so perhaps once we get in here, you can take a closer look.
I just want to know, how eloquent is your character? Like, is he gruffly speaking, or is he like speaking as you are, like totally smooth and?
He's more gruffly speaking, but he's not stupid. You know, he's sentient. He can speak. He just doesn't mince words, I suppose.
Okay, cool.
I kind of want to throw something into that puddle, see if anything happens.
Yeah, I have something to throw at it too, if you want.
I was just gonna throw a rock, but if you got something better, go for it.
Throw a rock. Mixes in sparks with a purple electricity, and she throws an electric arc.
Okay. That is nasty. Okay, so it lights on fire. It doesn't make any sounds or anything. There's a horrible rancid stench of smoke now coming out of that room. Everybody roll fortitude.
Oh jeez.
I think the rock would have been less smoky. Plus 11.
That's a million.
21.
24.
24.
Okay, you're fine.
28.
Jesus, you're fine.
We're a sturdy group. Is the fire like spreading?
I'm sorry, what did Joe get for the roll? Robert?
Oh, Joe. I'm Joe. Okay. 20 something. 13 plus 11,
Okay.
24.
You're fine. So you guys just like turn your heads away from the smoke before it really causes much of a problem, and it only spreads as far as the oil goes. So you're basically making a giant brown, and then black scorch on the floor by burning the oil.
All right. Can I toss some water on it?
On an oil fire, sure.
You're right. That's probably not a good idea.
Grau takes several steps back.
Next,
All right.
teleports to another session.
Let me roll a quick. Let me roll a quick recall knowledge about oil fires. I guess this would be just straight intelligence. I don't know what's the. All right, I'll see what the dice says. 4. Splash.
Awesome. Okay, now it spreads.
Ah, that didn't work. This didn't put the fire out. Let me try again.
It has now spread to like the 4 corners of the section that it's in.
Can
So,
you make
um,
sand?
I can't, but I know where we can get some.
Just shove the fire into the sand.
Do I have a spell for this? No, I have a spell to cause more fire.
Yeah. Is there any like? Is there a blanket or a broom or anything I can grab to start beating the fire out?
You could, but it's taken several seconds already. It was highly combustible. It's scorching the floor and it smells terrible, but it's going out.
Okay. Ooh, yeah, just you gotta burn through the fuel faster to get it to go out quicker.
Electric arc.
I throw another electric arc.
Okay, well that would actually make it worse and burn faster. So okay, great, it's done faster. You guys can go in now if you want.
Should we try the next door before we do?
Possibly, yeah, because this one seems like it leads to the same place potentially. And if Grau tells us what he saw, then yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's try this. Let's try this one with 100% less fire.
Yes.
100% less fire.
Yeah, no fire.
Yeah, let's go check.
Oh, interesting. This one is not locked, but it's barred from the inside.
Hmm.
You can get through, but you're gonna have to shove really fucking hard.
Well, let's try the other doors.
I have something for this real quick. Give me a second.
Electric arc.
Oh, from seemingly out of nowhere, Nyx pulls out a crowbar.
Maybe we should check, see if there's a way inside from the interior before we start destroying stuff.
I want to point out it wasn't just flippant. Like he literally pulled a crowbar out of his hand.
Yeah.
That is. You got some weird hands.
Do I?
At least it came out of his hand.
I put it back in.
Okay. It's like the cartoon character thing where you just pull it out of nowhere.
Yeah.
All right, so this room is barred. Where are you guys going then?
Let's try the interior doors.
Yeah, let's try and see if we can, from here, try and see if we can open this door.
Oh, but it stinks in here.
I go through the non-stinky room.
I'm with the halfling.
Okay.
Grau just
And the
climbs over
door's already
roof.
ajar where we are.
Yeah.
Fair enough. So yeah,
All right.
let's,
So
this-
now everybody.
assuming- yeah.
Huh?
Sorry. I was gonna say something, but it's probably better if we just look in this room as we are here.
Yes, it'd be better if you know where you are first.
Yeah.
Everybody besides Grau, roll perception.
19.
Don't ask me. I don't know.
Also 19.
I got a 10.
All right. So, do you guys need the room description read again? There's like a bunch of crates and barrels and shit.
I know Nyx noticed that there was a red box. What's it?
Yeah.
I'm
It was
going
like
for
this
check.
big.
Yeah, I'm gonna check that one out.
And I'm going to check out the symbol.
Yeah, I'll help clear off the sand off the symbol. Get a better look at it.
I'm gonna say that Grau probably points out where the symbol was to be helpful. Then, Rawl can roll an esoteric lore check, and the red box of silverware-ish things is not locked, but it's latched. So you unlatch it. I ask because things explode sometimes.
Yeah, I want to check it for traps if I can.
All right. Yeah.
Chicken.
Well, then roll higher than 10 on a perception check.
That's gonna be a tough one. 10?
That's not higher.
Seriously?
Double check your math.
I mean, yeah, it's a... Wait, hold on. No, because I got a +7. Never mind. I was... okay, I rolled a 6. It's a +7. I was... Okay, no, yeah, it's... my math was way off.
It's still not amazing. You don't detect any traps.
Yeah.
It seems fine.
No traps here.
It's fine?
Yeah. And John, what did Rawl roll for esoteric lore?
21.
Okay. I guess I can't give you absolute details, but you did roll well, so I'm going to say that this looks like a rune of binding. Something is likely bound inside.
Inside the ruin?
Yeah, inside the stone block it's on.
Sure, it's something friendly.
Don't touch it. I might want to check that one out.
I let the group know. This looks like a rune of binding. There's something. I wouldn't walk across it or do much with it. Might be something inside.
Yeah, I'm gonna check that one out. Just give me a second here.
You open the case of silverware, and I'm sorry, I guess this is the one Halloween joke I'm doing. It looks like a pumpkin carving set.
Yay.
Except it's really well made. It's like mahogany handles and like sharp steel blades. Like it looks like it's basically like a surgeon's kit, but everything's smaller. That's all.
Smaller than okay.
So hey, perfect size for halfling.
Yay!
Hey, here you go, Joe. It's for you.
Yeah. Thank you.
So yeah, you can write down that you have surgeon's tools.
All right, you guys don't need to worry about surgery anymore.
Actually, now we have to worry about it.
Oh, what did you say a moment ago, John?
Oh, I said surgery tools for pumpkins.
Yeah.
There's crossover.
Yeah. So Nick's now just gonna hurry over and see if she can figure anything out about this circle.
You hurry over to the ruin that he said don't walk on?
I'm not gonna walk on it. I'm gonna
set it on fire.
Yeah, I'm gonna set it on fire. No, I'm gonna stand beside it and try and see if I can ascertain anything about it, if it's holding anything or if it's meant to hold something that's not here.
That would be a cult. Roll a cult.
Cult. Very well. 11 plus 11, that's 22.
You can back up what Rawl said, that it is a binding rune. I guess it's a general lore as well, so you get the same information. It's a binding rune. It's either containing something inside or underneath it.
All right.
Let's open some more doors.
The bane of adventurers. I charm the door. All right, so are we going to west doors or north doors?
North.
I vote north too. Because west, something was barricaded in that direction.
Probably just pulling a prank on somebody.
Yeah,
probably.
Yeah, that's exactly it.
It's just a prank, bro. Now you're starving to death.
Just drink some water. It'll be fine, man.
Nyx is still acting cautious and suspicious of there being absolutely no slimes in here.
Right. I was just double checking. The doors to the west and north all say storage.
Okay.
So north. Okay. 6. This has a I guess, a chain and lock on it.
I try the key.
It opens.
Whoa!
There you
You
go.
found it.
Nice.
And I so caught up in the excitement of it, I don't even think before I swing the door open.
Right.
Perfect.
Nice.
I found it, guys. There's where the key goes.
That was actually a pretty high check if you don't have the key to open
Yeah.
this door.
What would
It's
I
good
have
luck.
rolled
You should
for
keep
this?
it.
I wouldn't. I probably wouldn't have opened it.
Did you want to roll thievery just to see?
Yeah, I rolled a 5 plus 11. So yeah, I wouldn't have gotten
Somebody give this guy new dice.
it.
Yeah, that would not have succeeded now.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm just gonna I'm going to unveil that section, and then I'm gonna read you the description. This part's the annoying part. At least for me, because I'm the frickin' dungeon master. Yeah. All right, now I'll read it to you. Draperies of fine cloth, large teak chests bursting with clothing, and fine furniture are all stored in this vault. Empty manacles bolted to the north wall indicate that this chamber might have also had other, more brutal uses.
Hmm. Is this where they kept the expensive shit?
I will check those surgeon tools. Is there any blood on them? There's a lot of crossover between pumpkin carving kit and surgeon tools, but there's also a lot of crossover between pumpkin carving kit and torturer's tools.
There is. You're right. They look stainless, bloodless, and extremely shiny, like they've been sharpened and polished.
Oh,
And
I love it. Torturer who loves his tools.
Yeah, and also you notice that they all of the mahogany handles also have gold inlay, so these are like fucking expensive.
Okay.
I'll check out the manacles.
Wow, could you take manacles off the wall? I guess they're attached to the wall. Okay, well they seem like serviceable manacles. I guess you would have to take the connecting ring off the wall to use them, but yeah.
I just kind of want to look at the area, try to figure out what they use these for.
That is a perception check, and please, people who, well, anybody who has at least training in society, roll society.
So society and
society.
perception?
Yeah.
Society for me.
Sweet.
$30.
Nice.
All right, so perception, society. What? Okay, so I have rolls and Nix's society rolls. What were the other two? If you did, if you.
Oh,
had it.
I don't have it.
And why am I
I
asking
think, I
for all
think I
of
know
this?
what's going on
Mhm.
anyway.
By the way, for everyone curious, the viewers, I mean, we are mostly rolling physical dice. If someone asked, they can see the rolls.
Oh, I see.
I'm rolling virtual. Physical dice hate me.
Apparently, so they also hate me. So
Yes, I still haven't picked up a proper dice box, so I'm still using my wicker basket.
It works.
It doesn't really. It's got a nice bounce to it. You remember last week I lost a die that went rogue.
Great.
yeah, I have a die that went rogue just now.
I'm using exclusively wisdom check brand dice
Ooh.
for my rolls.
Is that why you're rolling so damn well?
I need to get some of those.
Yeah, definitely.
Where would
Only
we
some-
find those? Wisdom check.
Yes.
Hashtag never below a 10.
Yeah,
Guaranteed.
Nix. Yeah, wisdomcheckcreations.com awkward.
There you go.
So the society checks yielded information. The perception check yielded. Okay, I'm gonna say the perception check first because it was so low. I don't have to give you much information. So the I'm sorry. What specifically were you looking for?
On the manacles?
Yeah.
Just trying from tracks on the ground and maybe markings on the wall, trying to figure out what they were used for.
Oh, okay. Well then you can roll. What was it? Esoteric lore, because you see little bits of flesh on them.
Yeah. 16.
Hmm.
Not so good. That's a 2.
Some humanoid was chained here for quite a while by the look of it because there are little bits of flesh and maybe dried blood. Yeah, that's dried blood.
Hmm.
I'm sorry, all you know is that it was a fleshy humanoid, so human, elf, something like that.
Yeah.
So the society checks. I just realized that only Nyx could know the highest result, but Rawl could know that it looks like all of this stuff is really damned expensive, and some of it is, a wide variety of it is embroidered or monogrammed with different initials. It looks like this came from multiple different places, and they look like stolen goods because it's just like lumped in one area, and there's a lot of rich stuff here.
I pass that along.
The only thing that Nyx gains on top of that is that you actually know the family that this was taken from, and yes, they were all killed. These are stolen goods, and you would not be able to sell them anywhere in Kibwe or maybe even the Moangi Expanse.
Hmm.
Yeah.
So we've got thieves and murderers afoot.
Yeah. So essentially, expensive but worthless.
Yeah. Except this is so
Need a
stupid.
fence.
So, Rawl finds a velvet bag that has something like hard and pretty large in it, like this, and it feels like a body part. Would you like to
Yeah.
open it?
Sure.
All signs point to sex toy.
Okay, so you open it, and it is a wax candle in the shape of a man's hand, fingers spread, wick is coming out of all 5 fingers. Roll esoteric lore.
I was gonna say, have I ever seen anything like that?
Anybody who
Nat-
sees it can also roll occult.
Nat 20, 34.
Oh.
Jesus Christ.
Damn.
I'm still waiting for my nat 20, but I'm still getting natural ones.
Would a religion roll get me anything?
After somebody gave you more information about what it specifically is, yes, you would know how it's made.
I will hold off.
Okay. Rufus, you don't have anything to roll, do you?
Not a damn thing.
This is literally my thing. I do.
Maybe you can get up on the roof again, Rufus.
Yeah, I'll keep an eye out for.
These are my things. Why am I rolling once?
God, I don't like giving wrong information about something that's so specific because it's obviously useless. I can say that, okay, you have. All right, so Nyx knows that this kind of thing resembles a folk tale you've read before or been told when you were a kid. It is a tale of a far-off dark place that has evil magic in the land itself. And these are imbued with hag magic. So you would know that, probably evil. So, Rawl, this is a many-fingered hand. This was... I can't keep looking at chat. I get too distracted.
Damn you, Chad.
This... Huh?
No, never mind.
So the many-fingered hand is cut from the hand of a man that was hung at a crossroads, and then the hand is taken and steeped in oils and wax for however many days, usually a lunar cycle. There are multiple different kinds of hands of power. The many-fingered hand, you have to light all the wicks at once, and while it burns, you act as though you are hasted.
Mm.
But I'm sure there's no consequences either.
Not at all. No, he got a 20. I'm gonna tell him the consequences too. So when you snuff it out, you age. I guess you wouldn't actually know how many years. Because, well, fuck. No, you would know. You rolled high enough. All right. So every time you activate it and put it out, you age a number of years equal to the rounds that you were hasted.
Mm.
So it has definite finite uses, and you see that this one has been burned barely once.
Not worth it. I tell everybody else what this does, but I wouldn't recommend it.
One more problem,
Except maybe the elf.
Yeah.
Well,
If
that's
it is
true.
lit, by someone and then the hand is shattered, broken, you age to death.
Mm.
I
That's
don't
a nice
want this.
caveat. Do
I don't
you
want
tell
this.
the elf
Any-
about that?
Nuh-uh.
Anybody else want this?
Nope.
No,
This
that's got some bad juju all about it. Can I
seems
roll religion
safer.
now on that?
Imagine
just-
aging 5 centuries in a row, like immediately.
Just drink
That's
a potion.
28 religion.
Hell, I don't
28.
even know my own lifespan,
Yeah.
so if I age to death, could be like a million years because I'm a slime now.
That's a good point.
Mhm.
So the stupidly huge religion roll. So the hand, you know the history of how the hand is made because these things are sought after, usually by grave robbers. So you've had to, I don't know if you've had to deal with them specifically, but the churches in general do have to deal with grave
Okay.
robbers and people that are specifically hanging other people just to make these, and that they are made with foul magic. You don't know how they're made. You just know that it's often
not a good
evil
thing, yeah.
and takes corpses from graveyards.
No, I will
There's also
suggest
the fact that there's also the fact that I also have the hate spell in my spellbook, so I don't really.
I just carefully put it back where I found it.
I suggest we don't mess around with that.
Probably for the best.
None of us want to find out. Let's not fuck around.
We could trick one of our enemies into lighting it and then break it.
Ooh.
Mm.
Look at the brain on the monkey man.
Honestly, yeah, let's take it.
That's all you guys.
But after learning of that and learning of the value, I will take a look around all the stuff in here as well. That I haven't.
Oh,
I
I
haven't
forgot
done
to tell you. I forgot to tell you that people would pay hundreds or maybe even thousands of gold for not just the hand, but the raw parts to make the hand.
Yeah. I kind of wanted to destroy it.
Hold on, let me check.
Do I know if it can be destroyed without ill effects?
If you have never lit it, yes, you basically just melt it.
But someone has lit it.
Is there an item that I could possibly add?
Oh no, no! I pulled it from a different edition of a different game. It's
I see.
just say many-fingered hand.
I'm all for destroying it as well.
I'm sorry, John. I spaced on what you said. What'd you say?
I said, but you said it had been lit and used once, right?
Yes.
So if we destroy it, whoever lit it will die, right?
No, that only happens if the hand is destroyed while it's lit.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, you can destroy it now with no harm.
Think we should destroy it, Joe?
That's my inclination. I understand it's worth a lot, but I don't know if we want this thing out there floating around. I mean,
It's also some pretty noble.
The gold doesn't interest me.
what's the noble going to do with
I have
it?
someone in mind that I want to sell this to.
I mean, as far as cursed hands go, this isn't a super evil one, but it's not a good thing.
Yeah,
But
Do you
no,
want it, Nix?
I don't.
out of character. If anybody wants it, take it. Otherwise, I'll destroy it because that's what my character would do. But I'm not going to deny it to any of you guys if you guys want to play with it.
Nah. The gold
Smash
seems
it.
useful, but other than that, no.
All right. Yeah, I will. Based on my religion roll I made earlier, I'll, to the best of my knowledge, destroy the hand in a most harmless, less impactful way.
Okay. And John, again, you said something a moment ago that I just didn't catch.
I don't remember.
Okay.
I said I wasn't interested in the gold.
Oh, okay. The hand, the least destructive way is just like put it in a pot, melt it, and leave because the fumes can knock you out.
Okay, then I'll hold off until we leave.
Okay.
But I'll prep like a pot and some wood. And
Remember, you have it on you just in case you get hit with a fireball.
No, I'm not holding it. I got it. It put in a pot on a fire, ready to be lit.
Oh, okay. All right. Where is it? Oh, next room. Okay, yeah. Okay, so that was a 6, and that was all the shit you found there, and stolen goods, and that's everything to find there.
Any of that fine-looking clothing halfling sized?
No, sir. I'm sorry. This was all from a human family.
Damn. All right. I'll
So
also point out to my friends, point at the manacles and remind them of the rumors of slavery that we've been hearing around town.
He's held a humanoid at one time.
Yeah. That maybe sundries aren't all that this caravan house has been transferring.
Oh, wait, I forgot. I have a feat where I can touch an object and get a psychic impression of it.
Ooh, cool.
Okay.
I have a feat
that?
called Folksy Patter where I can talk like a hillbilly. Those two aren't quite
more
even.
useful right here.
Yeah, one of these is more useful than the other.
Let me see what that's called.
Read psychometric resonance.
Yes.
Are you going to use it on the hand?
No, I was going to use it on the manacles to see
Mm,
whose fate that was.
good call.
Please do.
What do I roll? Let's see. I spend a minute concentrating on the object to get a vision of the face of the person who imbued the item with such emotion in the first place. If the emotion is painfully negative, I might take 1d6 psychic damage as determined by the GM.
Like, before you even try this on the manacles, it's manacles. You'd be taking damage.
Okay.
I'm not
I'm not
saying
that
don't do it.
interested.
Okay. That's a really cool feat, though. I love that feat.
Yeah, it's very flavorful, very cool.
And pretty much anything that's flavorful, I'm gonna make useful in the game.
I figured it fits the thaumaturge theme.
It totally does.
All right.
Oh, is anybody else searching for things that just everybody roll perception? I don't care.
Ooh, 18 plus 13, 31.
20.
Nice. 21.
I am searching for that halfling-sized robe.
I don't see shit. I got a 13.
You
Okay.
may-
Those humans had kids.
could probably
There could be some
find a
kids.
child's robe. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
That's actually a good point. Yeah, it was a family that died, so yeah, there'd be kids' clothing here. You want
Give me
to
those
wear?
Paw Patrol jammies.
I didn't hear what Nick's rolled.
20. Wait, was it 20 or 20? 21.
It doesn't matter. 20 is the target.
Yeah. Oh,
All right, so oh, well, that sucks. Okay, so I'll say that Nyx finds a secret door,
Woo.
and Joe finds a secret door.
Mine with a secreter.
Oh, this one. Oh, I didn't know this was a secret door. I was
Well, it's because I hadn't uncovered it enough.
yeah.
And I'm trying to figure out what the hell to have Grau find. Okay, you find a pouch with 12 silver in it.
Woo!
Nice.
Sweet. I celebrate.
By the way, yeah, we should probably check the entrance side first before going any deeper.
Okay.
The barred doors.
He didn't use it.
I'll follow you next if you got an idea where to go.
I'll try and open these doors and see if there's any slimes.
Starting to feel like Matala wasn't the nicest person.
Mm-hmm.
You see there's a keyhole in this door, so you could roll your thievery.
Oh,
Or
I mean, go try it.
I try the key.
Try the key.
It opens.
Ah, damn.
Steal your thunder. Steal him thunder. I'll hand you the lock though, so you can play around with it later.
Yeah, give me. I'll practice with it.
Yeah.
Oh god. All right, now I can uncover the room. Yay!
Might be right up there.
God damn it! What? There it is. And it's a room. Hold on.
With a wagon.
A small wagon, little more than a cart, has been backed up to the west wall of this large room. Double doors stand at the room's east end. An open teak box is overturned in the wagon with a few red gemstones scattered around it.
Oink.
Anything else?
Yeah,
there-
3 barrels of salted fish.
Is there a fish slime?
Ugh.
I'll take a look at those gems.
Crap. Okay, so that would be a cult. It'd get a cult again.
Very well.
And
Oh.
sorry, John, it is not an esoteric roll this time because that's for creatures, right?
I believe so. Yeah.
It's a cult. You can roll it if you want.
I do have occultism though.
Yeah, you do.
13.
27.
Wow. You rolled higher than a 1.
Hey, this is a cold. This is my thing.
All right, so these. Where am I? It's the next page. Yeah, there it is. Wow. Okay, so there are 10. Halfling fist-sized
I got big
gems,
hands.
multifaceted
Whoa.
gems. They're D12s if it matters. And oh, there's a little packing slip with it. That's cool. It doesn't say what it says. All right.
So nice of them to mention that and then not tell you what it says.
Oh my god, it does. I just didn't find it. Okay. It wasn't in highlighted text. All right, so if you want to pull out the note, you can. Otherwise, it looks like there are symbols on these stones that I guess I have to say they look like evil magic, dark magic, possibly curses.
I'll look at the note. Yeah.
Okay. It reads, "Beware, Tommel. As the stones steep in their brew during the long trip to Kibwe, they gain power. How much power, I do not know. The curse might intensify enough that it is not limited to those who contact the stones, but could perhaps become transmittable by touch or even proximity."
Well, shit. Let's get out of here, guys. Don't touch these things.
Could that be causing the problems?
Yes, potentially. I would assume so because Matala got infected, then spread it.
If we assume she's patient 0.
Potentially.
Who wants to roll initiative?
Oh,
I do.
Yeah,
I
go
knew
ahead.
it.
$12.
27.
Finally, I'm not last.
Ooh, I'm last. Rolled a 1, but it made a 10.
I got 20.
I guess
Please update your rolls on the turn order.
I already did.
Thank you. All right. So this is silly as hell. So out from underneath the cart come two giant green sludges. I shouldn't say giant. They're medium sized, but I mean for goo, that's pretty big.
Yeah. Huh.
Wow. All right. I do have them on the map. Let me grab them. Well, cool. At least it can only attack two of you.
Cool.
Can it
For
though?
me.
Let's see.
Where are you, my pretty ooze? Ooze. Oops.
And then question.
Yes, sir.
As far as attack of opportunity goes, that's a feat only, right? Not everything has it.
Correct, sir.
And then remember, you can always take the step action to move without triggering oppo attacks.
What's that for? Sorry.
The step action, instead of striding your full speed, you only move 5 feet, but you don't trigger opportunity attacks.
I see. Good to know.
Can't do it into difficult terrain, though.
Hold on, I lost my oozes.
Oh, I guess we don't have a fight.
Oh, snap.
No,
They
you
just-
have a fight. You're just gonna fight a different ooze if I can't find those.
They just ran out the door.
Just ran out the door. That actually makes the most sense for this kind of ooze, but no, they attack for no reason.
Uh-huh.
Okay, I got a new one. I just got a copy of it. Some of these I had to prepare ahead of time. This one, fortunately, there's a picture of. There you are. Bloop.
Jesus.
My.
Whoa!
That's a
Hey,
little
you said medium.
Wah, wah, wah.
Remember, nothing but piercing and slashing.
Is there only
Yay,
one?
oozes.
Oh, two.
What?
Okay. There's two of them. Okay.
Yeah, there's two. So, like, I guess you notice now because they're right next to you, but both of you, who the fuck the other person is? Hold on. Rawl and Nyx, both just like it smells like when they come out from underneath it and they're right next to you, it's like they're giving off this scent of like honeydew melons. Like they just smell super green.
Yum.
Oh, everybody should eat these.
What's with all these good smelling slimes? They all smell great.
It's like they're all different food course.
I don't know. Maybe it's just Nyx. Maybe it's just like Nyx thinks they smell good.
Maybe.
What do they taste like?
Well, we'll let you know. Oh, that's right.
Chicken.
Nyx could just like touch them.
They just touch it. Yeah,
Yep.
find out. Or they'll touch you and you have no choice in the matter.
Yeah. By the way, how long does the amulet last? Because I don't know if it says duration.
It does.
Until-
Yeah, 1 minute.
Thought it
1
was
minute.
until your next daily preps.
It's 1 minute.
What?
No. Smell sulfur, warm touch. It glows for 1 minute. Oh no. The effect expires Yeah. The when I made daily preparations, it's gotta finish reading.
All right, so Joe, you noticed the blorp,
All right.
and it's your turn.
I'm not the best for this, but since I'm going first, I will try a recall knowledge, see what I know about these assholes. I guess I will make that with what makes more sense, medicine or religion.
What? Neither. It's occultism.
Yeah, well, I got a 0 on occultism.
Hmm.
All right, so yeah, I know nothing about these guys.
No, anything I tell you would have to relate to either arcana or okay, no, it would relate to either nature or occultism.
Okay. Yep. Never mind. They're just moving puddles. Hit them with piercing and slashing.
Don't do that when I'm drinking.
All right. Can I see him where I stand?
Yes.
Okay. The closest one I will hit with the chill touch.
Okay.
Let me make sure that's not actually a touch spell. That is shit. That is a touch spell. Okay.
It's not like D&D Chill Touch.
No, it's not. Oh god, I need to prepare new cantrips next time.
Do you have the feat that lets you
No, I don't have reach spell.
reach? Yeah, okay.
All right. Damn, these guys are hard counters for my kit. I could do bless, but you guys don't need bonus to hit because they have like 3 AC.
Right.
I can't do any of my piercing or slashing stuff. I don't know about fire. Yeah, let's just burn my highest level spell slot and nuke this guy with fire. See what happens.
Okay.
I'm going to cast Searing Light. It's a 2-action spell. You shoot a blazing ray of light tinged with holy energy. Make a ranged spell attack. The ray deals 5d6 fire damage. It's not a fiend or undead, so that won't matter. All right. Ranged spell attack.
I'm pretty sure you're gonna hit.
8 plus something. Plus 11.
Yeah, you hit.
So 5d6 fire damage. I need more dice. I got 2.
Are you shooting the one that's on me or the other one?
The closest one.
Okay.
That is 4, 6. 10, 12. Plus 6, 18 fire damage.
It's like you sizzle some of it away and it immediately just collapses on itself. Or not collapses, sorry. It encloses on the wound. As if it just didn't do a lot.
Fire no go. Last action, cast shield. That's my turn.
That's a good idea. Okay, now I'm trying to hit roll. I got a 22.
Nope, 23 is the number.
Ah, okay. I mean 23. No. And then I got a 24.
That got me.
Oh my god. Sorry, natural 20.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, bad for me.
Jesus Christ, this is just the black pudding all over again.
At least I didn't split it.
Yes, that is a good thing.
I'm going to assume I didn't have my amulet out. So I probably don't walk around with it in my hand.
I think you can take it out. Oh, no, you can.
It's a free action, but not a reaction, I think.
Right. You can change it out when you're like rolling esoteric lore or when you're like doing any of your on your turn functions.
Yeah.
Okay, does it matter if it's acid versus bludgeoning for you?
No.
Okay. The first hit does 20.
Ow.
That was the non-crit.
Ooh.
The crit is 36.
Okay.
and it grabs you, but it can't
Oh.
do anything till next turn with the grab.
6 hit points.
Oh
Hey,
god.
that's plenty.
Like more than I would have had. That would have knocked me out exactly.
All right, so I'm trying to hit Nyx. I got a 19.
Miss.
No, that's a 14. And no, okay, missed you 3 times.
Yes.
Wow, that is just not fair. Like, you're nearly dead. Oh, I didn't even pay attention to the other guy. All right, Nyx's turn.
All right. Gonna hold out the amulet and try to control the one that attacked me.
Okay.
That's 2 actions.
Too bad you didn't roll esoteric lore first. It is too high level.
But now we know that.
Okay. So stronger than I thought.
So, like, but though you do use it and you point at it, it just sort of like blorps like a jello mold when you shake it. But that's all it does. Just that was different because of right when you did it, it responded. But that's all it does.
Cool. I want to. Just to not spread out the damage. I'm gonna attack the one that was hurt already with my light hammer.
Okay.
That's 19 to hit.
Yeah, you hit.
That's 9 total bludgeoning.
Okay. It has taken 27 damage, and your hammer goes splash.
Yes, that's my turn.
Okay. Growl.
Grau is going to head as fast as he can out of the southern door, climb up onto the roof, and head east so that he can climb down then and look inward to the place, possibly even open up the doors and be able to cast ranged spells inside without getting too close to be swiped at. That is his plan, and I expect just from looking over this, that'll take about the round for me to do that. Maybe even a little bit more into the next round. But this is basically just moving and climbing. And since I climb at my move speed, it's all the same.
Okay. That I count 130 feet total to go all the way around to the doors that are on the other side. Is that where you want to go?
Yeah, that's why I figured it'd take maybe a little bit more than a full round, but that's what he's doing. He's making his way there.
Okay. Alrighty. And your movement is 25 whether you're climbing or not, right?
Correct. Yep.
Okay. So 75. Oh, yeah. Okay, so you'll end up there at the end of next round and have another action.
Okay, fair enough.
And you did witness that fire no good, right?
Yes, indeed. Yeah, I'm well aware. Yeah. It just doesn't seem prudent to just climb over 2 people,
Yeah.
get into a cramped
You can
situation.
run through an ally's space.
Yeah, but he'd have to also pass by the oozes, and I thought he just didn't want to because he's a sorcerer. I mean, you can if you want.
Probably not a
Yeah,
great
no,
idea.
his main focus is just because he's big, that doesn't mean that's what he puts everything into. It's mostly about ranged damage.
Okay. Then Hral.
All right, I'm assuming esoteric lore won't help me in my escape check. So I think it's just for damage.
Right.
So I'm gonna first try an escape check.
Okay.
which is, what is that, athletics?
You
Yes.
can do athletics or acrobatics.
Or acrobat, yeah.
Or unarmed, yeah.
Do athletics. 15?
Sure you don't want to try acrobatics?
Sure.
It doesn't. Oh, it's a 24.
Oh. Got a 28 in acrobatics. I know, that's cheating.
Well, no, actually, you can try multiple times.
So
you
for my
can try
second
athletics
action.
checks. Yeah.
But that would be minus
Yeah, you got your map.
5, so 23. Unless it's agile, and then it'd be a 24, but I don't think it's agile.
Hold on, I have something. I have a reaction. Give me 1 second to read this. Shared luck for the halfling.
Ooh, I could use a hero point too.
Oh, yeah.
Let me use my halfling thing because I never use this. You
Okay.
can use halfling luck when an ally within 30 feet fails a skill check or a saving throw. So,
Okay.
trigger, you fail a skill check or a saving throw. Re-roll trigger and check, but you must use the new roll.
Okay.
So, it's up to you if you want me to use that, or you can use a hero point.
We'll use that. Nope. 12.
Not that lucky.
Wow. I have 1 action left. I guess I will do an esoteric lore
Okay.
just so I can pass information along.
It's amazing how important information is in this game.
Oh.
34 with a nat 20.
God, Jesus. Okay.
I am
Where was that roll of
Mr.
the
Esoteric.
escape?
Yeah, I know.
You know specifically everything about this specific slime in front of you.
I know it's
His name
going to
is
kill
Steve.
me.
God. All right. Hold on a second. Those are its immunities in roll 20.
Can I relay that as a free action?
Sure.
It's immune to acid, critical hits, mental, piercing, precision, slashing, unconscious, and visual. So basically everything. So bludgeon it.
But does that mean it can be knocked prone?
It's
'Cause
not immune to fire.
prone.
No, it's
We
not
have
immune to
awareness
fire. It just has a
resistant
shit ton of
to
hit
fire.
points.
Oh, okay.
It does split when hit with piercing or slashing. And if it goes outside, in this case, there would be plants outside, and it would make the fight much worse for you. Because it essentially commands all the plants around it to grab people.
I cast plant growth.
And that's all my actions.
Okay. Yeah, that's pretty much all you would need to know, I think.
All right, back to Joe.
Yes,
All right, 2 action heal on my buddy there.
that's a good idea.
Let's see, how many dice do I get on this? 2 action healing. That is 3d10 plus 24.
Sweet.
3rd level heal.
That's about 3d10 plus 24 more than I had.
That's 10 plus 4 plus 3.
Approximately.
17 plus 24 is 30, 41.
41. So that puts me at 47. Thank you. I might last another round.
We'll see if we can keep you suffering longer than that. 1 action left. Yeah, I'll throw a guidance your way as well. You look like you need some help getting out of there.
That's +1 on my next
So
attempt.
yeah, that is +1 status bonus to 1 attack roll, perception check, saving throw, or skill check in the next round.
Okay. Well, since in athletics to break, it has the attack
skill
trait.
check. Yep.
Oh, you said skill check too. Okay.
Yeah.
Excellent.
And it's you choose to use it on your roll or not.
Okay.
So you can save it for like a 3rd attempt or something. It's up to you.
No, I'm using it on. You have to call it before you roll. Though.
Yeah, you have to announce before you roll.
I'll do it on my first one.
All right, that's the end of my turn.
Didn't you have another action?
2 action heal, 1 action guidance.
Thank you for the heal.
Yep.
And now Rawl needs to make a fortitude save because he's being squeezed. Oh, I'm
18.
sorry. I forgot to tell you one thing. If metal weapons or unarmed attacks hit this thing, they get dissolved.
18 fort save.
Is my light hammer metal or wood?
Probably both.
Usually metal
If that fails, I'll use my hero point that I haven't used yet.
for him.
Yeah, you got
That
it.
was for roll.
Oh.
Yeah. Storm was trying to save the. It's trying to help you out, Red Devil.
Thank you,
but
Storm. Oh, okay.
no. That is 13 damage from a squeeze.
Oh, it squeezed me.
And it farts sleepy gas. Everybody roll a will save.
Can relate to that.
Oh, fun. Goody.
Actually, I guess Grau didn't have to roll.
Will save? Oh, no.
Everybody roll will.
Yeah.
I will save
Hmm.
19 plus a lot.
23.
32.
32 is fine. 23 falls asleep.
What?
I rolled a 17, but I want to use my hero point that I didn't use earlier because we used the halfling luck.
Yeah.
24.
That was the DC.
Nice.
Whew.
24. Jeez.
If you succeed, you are stupefied for a round.
Hey, I'm dumb.
I'm an orc. I'm used to really bad farts.
Wait. Oh, 32, 20. Okay, sorry. So,
Not a crit.
Joe and Rawl are. Wait, yeah. Joe and Rawl are stupefied for a round. And Nyx falls unconscious.
Goodbye. I'm out of the fight.
99. Oof. Okay.
Stupefied. Does that reduce our int by 1?
That's not good for spellcasters, I remember. Let me look this up.
You take a status penalty equal to 1 on intelligence, wisdom, and charisma-based checks and DCs, including will saving throws, spell attack rolls, spell DCs, and skill checks that use those ability scores.
Okay.
Anytime you attempt to cast a spell while you're stupefied, the spell's disrupted unless you succeed at a flat check with a DC equal to 5 plus your stupefied value.
Wait,
So
could
D6.
I use a hero point? Or
You
no?
should do that.
Okay, cool. Cool.
Or stupefied 1?
I literally got
Yes.
got a roll of 15 or higher.
Good luck.
Forget about it.
99.
Storm said natural 1 before you rolled.
It wasn't a natural one, but it was close.
And is stupefied is that type of condition that goes down by 1 every time, or is there a duration on this?
It depends on the situation. In this case, it ends after a round.
Okay, after 1 round. Okay.
So you only have to deal with it until the end of your turn.
That still hurts.
Yeah. Oh, the other one gets to go. All right.
Oh, fun. That's for
Isn't
me.
he stupefied too?
No, because he's unconscious. All right, you take a -4 to AC, perception, reflex saves. You're blinded, flat-footed, can't act, prone, drop items you're wielding. This is great. Jesus. So I think somebody should wake up Red Devil. This sucks.
Yeah.
Can I give him one of my hero points? Another roll? Oh,
No, I'm sorry.
I tried.
Jesus Christ. What's your AC with the -4?
18. Did I get credit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, if you go to sleep, don't you just turn into a puddle? Wouldn't that be safer?
I'm gonna turn into a puddle forever now. You're gonna have to deal with 3 slimes now.
You were critted twice and hit once.
Oh.
Oh, I'm down. I'm definitely down.
25 for the first crit. Could have been worse. $25 for the second crit. Oh, whoops. I didn't add enough. Sorry. It was 25, then 32,
Oh, I'm down there.
and then 17 from a regular hit. So I guess
it hits me while I'm unconscious or like dying.
dying unconscious, yeah.
Well, so did the hit that take you down, was that one of the crits?
A crit took me down.
Yes.
So that starts you at dying 2. Then the next hit takes you to dying 3.
This is so great.
I love this game, guys. Isn't
Help!
this fun?
Help! Help! Help!
Yeah. Okay, it's Grow's turn.
Oh, his initiative would move before the slimes.
Yes, thank you.
I always forget that too.
Yeah, it's a nice concession. It makes things easier. A little bit more bearable.
Are the doors locked?
It's barred.
Oh yeah.
Well, could I cast, was it Fists of Stone cantrip and smash through the
I think
doors?
that's an action, isn't it? You could, I guess you could. Okay, so it's a 30 athletics DC to break through, or if you just want to do damage to the door, then you could like open a space to cast through.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. If I could just smash a hole through and start casting magic missile in to assist, that's what I would do.
Will you just roll damage then, because it's a wall?
Yeah.
Here's
Or
Johnny.
Stone, 1d6. So do I get like? Well, how many actions do I take then smashing through? Like, what kind of damage you want me to roll for this?
Just one by the time you got to the doors.
Oh, yeah, that's right. You're right. One action. So that'd be 4 plus 5 strength, 9 damage total.
Okay, you make like a your head size hole. So you basically have cover, and you can cast.
I love it.
Plenty.
All right. I'm going to carry a big door around with me and use this tactic again.
And
All right, well, that's my turn.
okay, and Rawl, I was almost like, you're dying too. I should move your initiative. Oh, no, you're not.
I'm not quite down.
Not yet.
I would like to break free with an athletics check
For you're guided.
with a +1, which would
Ooh.
make it 17.
Oh, that's the total roll, not just a.
Yeah. And I have a +11, but that's already figured in.
All
right. I will do that again. I got to get away from this thing.
Well, you can take actions while you are held. It just, if it's a manipulate action, then you have to roll flat DC or flat check, or you lose the action.
I rolled a 16 the second time too, so I'm gonna try a third time. I got to get away from this thing. Crit fail.
Oh no!
Ow. Ow. There's no penalty for a crit fail in this case. It's just you failed.
All right, that's it.
That was a crappy turn.
Mm-hmm.
Joe.
I was gonna grab Nix and drag him out of there if I had gotten away, but that didn't work out.
Okay, Joe. Got to keep my allies alive, I think. I'm going to use Doctor's Visitation. It's
Why does
from
that sound creepy?
Oh, because I'm going to go feel up my unconscious ally.
That
So I
would
could
be
go
fun.
play Doctor on an unconscious Nix.
Yeah.
So yeah, Doctor's Visitation. This is from the medic archetype. You move to provide immediate care to those who need it. Stride, then use one of the following: battle medicine or treat poison. So I will stride over to Nyx
Nice.
and do battle medicine. So that is just standard treat wounds, I believe. I will just go for the base DC because I don't want to crit fail on this. So DC of 15. I rolled a 14 plus 13. I believe that's going to be a critical success.
Mm-hmm.
No, plus 12 because I'm stupefied. 14 plus 12, 26 is 11 over 15 crit success. I roll 4d8.
And it's not a spell.
That's not a spell. That
Nice.
but I was still -1 from stupefied on the check. That is 4 plus 8, 12.
And you got to get out of there, Nyx.
That's
12,
dying 3 to wounded 3, right?
15. That is 21 healing to Nyx. That was one action. Second action.
Yeah, that was one action.
Yeah.
Medic was a great idea.
Yeah, Doctor's Visitation, one action. Second action. I can do. I got a flat check to cast a spell right now.
Mm-hmm.
I can do battle medicine on Ral, can't I?
Yes. Yes.
I can do that. All right, so same thing, DC 15. Or do I go for the harder one? No, DC 15. 18 plus a bunch, that's another crit success. 3 plus 4, 7. Plus 7 plus 8 is 14, 22. 22 healing.
22
And third action, run the flip away.
to 7.
So wait, was that second action a spell?
No, that was battle medicine again.
Jesus.
You're a hell of a doctor.
This is what I built the character for. Now you guys do your damn job and take these things out.
One of us
guy,
is
he's the
succeeding.
best.
That'd be you.
And so stupefied goes away.
Mm-hmm. Well done.
Mm.
I like it. Healing works in Pathfinder too. I like that.
Yeah. Next.
What
Run
does it take
away.
to get up
Action.
action?
Did you want to crawl under the cart instead?
No, I'm gonna get up. So that's one action. And I'm going to also one action to cast Warp Step. Because I have a thing for that. So that's one action to Warp Step. As you see, Nyx's feet begin to somewhat envelop themselves in a shadowy smoke. And she's gonna move twice the hell away real quick. And one more action.
Jesus, you moved way away.
Yeah. I'm gonna prepare myself for an actual fight here real quick.
I think I smell barbecued melon coming.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
That's 2 actions. Let's see what's one action here. You know what? Just because I can, I'm gonna do my Arcane Cascade.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah,
Arcane
yeah.
Cascade. That's not the
Yeah,
same as teleporting up to the monster, right?
No, I'm gonna enter my stance and increase my feet by 10 while I'm in this. As well as what else does it do while I'm a Laughing Shadow? Yep, no. My speed increases by 10 and I do a +1 or +3 if they're flat-footed, which I don't know how to get these things to. So yeah, that's my turn for now. I am in my stance.
When I did my esoteric lore, I didn't specifically mention this earlier, but I previously had said I was going to. I also pulled out my amulet. If you can let me retcon that.
Yeah. It is so interesting to see like things unfold into strategy. Like you guys have like at first it was just great, everything is a clusterfuck, and then strategy evolved.
Gotta love Pathfinder.
Mhm.
Embracing chaos, turning chaos into success.
Mhm.
Wow. Rawl is the only target so far for the oozes.
Sorry.
He's all about protecting others, so it's cool with him.
Oh wait, you're not. I keep thinking you're a tank, but you're a sorcerer, right? Right. But no.
Oh my
Thumb-
god, I forgot it's my turn.
No,
I'm
no,
sorry.
no.
Depends on the day.
You're thaumaturge, right?
Yeah, kind of a pseudo tank.
So,
D8s.
okay, that's fine. Oh, the 8?
Mhm.
That's not too bad. Yeah.
You're like a glass tank.
Yeah.
You're a tank with
Relax.
all the tank qualities.
Right.
What are your
Unarmored
hit points? Just out of curiosity, your max.
62.
Okay, you're more than me.
Oh, lucky bastard. Okay. So,
Doesn't it have to spend an action to continue to keep me grabbed?
I'm looking that up now.
Because I'm pretty sure characters have to do that. But I may be wrong. Grasping at straws here.
Yep. Effect the monster automatically grabs the target until the end of the monster's next turn.
Right, so it would have to do it until the end of its next turn.
Then it can use grab again. Using grab extends the duration of the monster's grab until the end of its next turn.
Okay.
So yeah, it's got a free round of grab. It sounds like.
This will be its third round, though, right?
I don't remember, so let's say yeah.
So do I go straight to wounded 3, by the way, or go to wounded 1? Because that was my first time down.
No, it's wounded 3.
Okay.
25 AC to hit Rawl.
Oh, yeah.
Not a crit though, right?
No. 2 more than I have.
Okay, then the next one missed. All right. It takes 16 damage from a thud.
I want to use my reaction to negate 7 of that.
Nice.
So I'll take 9.
Or you are a pseudo tank.
Now that
The-
he's got his amulet out.
Yeah, that amulet's handy.
I'm sorry, but Rawl needs to make a will save. The second ooze that was on Nyx is gassing the area.
17.
Oh.
You are unconscious.
Damn.
That DC is way too high.
Yeah.
That's my worst save.
I don't know why sleep gas would be will instead of fortitude, but it is.
Yeah. It's usually just mental stuff.
If you have -4 to your AC, is your AC 19?
Who, me?
Yeah.
23. Well, it'd be 19 with a -4, yes.
It hit you. Barely. Or 18.
Okay.
And that is the end of its turns.
Sorry, can I take a step back and do a reaction when he went down?
I'm still grabbed, right?
No.
I have a reaction. Triggering when an ally is reduced to 0 HP. I can move up to my speed towards them. So
And that would also put me in front of the ooze, right? Initiative wise.
Yes, sorry. Thank you.
Oh, I didn't go. Oh well.
Okay, then the ooze is done, and was that all of your reaction, Joe?
yeah, it's just a movement when an enemy goes to 0. You work quickly and efficiently in times of danger to deliver needed assistance. You stride towards the triggering ally. You gain a 10-foot bonus circumstance speed during this movement.
Medic is useful, dude.
That's actually a cleric thing, I think. That was a rapid response cleric feat. Yeah.
God,
Medic
you
is a
are
great archetype, though.
EMT.
I went all in on healing, and it looks like it was needed.
Thank you. Yeah.
Yeah.
We'd all be
Uh,
dead.
Honestly, we probably had one or two deaths here, maybe.
Growl.
Can I tell if one or the others is more damaged as far as the oozes that are attacking?
No, but
Can I be
No.
frantically pointing at one of them?
Sure.
sure, you can be frantically
We've
pointing
been
at one of
hitting
them.
this one, I think. No. This
Yeah,
one?
we've been hit. That's the one at least I put my fire
yeah.
spell on.
Same.
Yeah, that's right.
Brow peeks through the hole he made in the door and looks to assess the situation, sees you pointing at the one, and will just hail down magic missiles upon it.
Okay then.
Come on. 4, a 4, and a 3. Plus 3. 14 total.
Okay, it splats into the ooze.
I figured.
These things have too many fucking hit points.
I agree.
Like, I'm okay with them being like scary damaging, but if they also last forever, that kind of sucks.
I think we're doing all right. This is a scary battle. It's not a
Oh,
required
this is
battle. We
good.
broke in here and we started messing around with cursed gemstones.
Yeah.
We had to get through 2 locks and a secret door.
That's true. You sought the battle. It's Joe's turn.
Okay, so I discovered I should have been healing more. With medic dedication, when I do a battle medicine, target regains 5 additional HP. Oh no, never mind. At DC 20, I did DC 15. Scratch that.
Oh, okay.
But the other part of that medic dedication feat, once per day, you can use battle medicine on a creature that's temporarily immune. So I'm going to battle medicine on Rawl here.
Yes.
I am going to try for a 20 DC on this one to get more healing out of it.
Will that affect my unconsciousness?
You're not down because of 0 HP, are you?
Yeah,
You're
no,
down
I have
because of-
30
shoot,
HP.
shoot,
I'm
shoot,
unconscious
shoot.
because of the gas.
Sorry about that. I made a wrong assumption. Do I got anything for unconscious? Restoration. No, that's a 1-minute cast. Shit. I think I didn't prepare the needed spell for that, did I?
Not that more hit points wouldn't be good.
If you take any damage, you wake up.
Mark him on the head.
Oh,
Yeah.
or if you receive any healing other than the natural healing you get from resting, you wake up.
Oh, cool.
Perfect.
So yeah, I'll do that. I'll do that battle medicine. How you looking overall?
About half.
All right, then I'll just do a DC 15, not push my luck.
I'm bloody.
14 plus 13. I don't think that's a crit.
27.
No, yeah, that is. 14 plus 13 is 27, so that's a crit. That's 48. That is 10 plus 9, 19 healing. That was one
Thank you.
action. Second action. Yeah, you go. You're next in the order, so Sanctuary wouldn't do any good. What other spells do I have? We've already used Guidance. You're on cooldown for that. I need more spells. And the one within 5 feet of me is unconscious, right? This one's down, right?
Been wounded, yeah.
Or is it? Did the magic missiles take it out, or is it still going? Oh,
It's
cool.
still on.
I can reach over and touching it. Is that going to hurt me?
Yeah.
Damn, these are hard counters for me. Everything I got.
Pretty sure slams counter everything.
I
Yeah, they're
can't-
not easy for anybody.
I can't use fear. I have a spiritual weapon, but I don't really want to pull that out this early in the day. But I think I need to. Yeah, spiritual weapon. That will be a spell attack on the one to the south of Ral. So plus 11.
Just so you know, if you did want to touch it instead, you would get a reflex save before taking damage from it.
That's all right. I just rolled a natural 1. Hero point. For a 12 plus 11, 23 to hit.
Hit.
And that is 1d8 plus 4. 6 plus 4, 10 force damage.
Okay. It goes.
Okay, and that's the end of my turn.
Okay. It has taken 51. Can't tell.
Yeah.
I guess I'm next.
Yes.
You have a little halfling foot kicking in the shoulder. Get up. Do your job. Get up.
I'd like to stand up with one action, scoop up the halfling with the second, and run like hell with the third.
Nice.
Yes.
Nice.
5. Let's see, that'll put me. $15, $20, $25. I think that'll put me about right there. And you're with me.
Oops.
Oh, sorry, I was moving too.
Thank you.
That's all my actions.
Wow. That was a good move.
Yeah.
All right. That's right. It takes an actual action to shut the door. So it's Nyx's turn.
Question. If I use one action to move and then I attack, if I don't move all my speed, can I still use that rest of my movement?
Mm-mm.
You could shut the door.
Yes. All right then. I'll move and shut the door. So that's one action to shut the door.
Yeah.
And one action to move. Let's see what else I can do here, just in case.
I never realized there was such a variety of oozes in Pathfinder until this adventure.
Me either.
A lot of sadistic game designers out there.
Yeah, now I will use my remaining action to move back.
Good call.
That is it.
Okay, so I want to make sure I caught it. You did shut the door, right?
Yes.
Okay. This is interesting. All right. Only one of them can fit. But they're mindless, so they'll stack up there. And Rawl knows that these kinds of slimes only damage flesh and metal, so they have to beat down the door like anyone else.
We have a little bit of time, guys, but not much.
All right.
No, it's burning action. That's good.
It makes a good head-sized hole in the door.
Can they squeeze through a head-sized hole?
I think technically they can't, but it makes sense that they would.
Yeah, slimes would make sense, but yeah.
That'd take at least an action.
Yeah.
I guess they could use the squeeze through actions like anybody else.
Yeah. Well, anyway, I'm gonna say their turn's done because they bashed a hole and they got up to it. So then we have Growl.
Growl will target the same one he did before, whether it's crawling through halfway or not, and continue to bombard it with magic missile.
Okay.
Nice.
That is doing some damage, isn't it?
It's doing full damage. It's not reduced. It doesn't have any resistances. It has immunities or it takes damage.
Okay. I didn't think it was immune to force.
11 damage.
Okay. It has taken 62.
Oh my god.
Still not dead. Damn it. What the heck is this thing?
We could just burn this whole place down.
I'm telling you guys, if you let me
I
use
like it.
slashing damage, it'll have half the HP.
No. Also do double the damage.
That's true.
There's a little handoff there. Yeah. All right, Joe's turn.
Yeah, it's
All right.
Joe's turn. You gonna throw a knife?
First action is sustain the spiritual weapon, attacking that same one everybody's been attacking.
Okay.
Honestly speaking, if you cut its health in half with a sword, I can do my AoE lightning bolt.
Yeah, but I got force damage out now. It's 11 plus 11, 22 to hit.
Yeah, it hits.
1d8 plus 4 force is 2 plus 4, 6 force damage.
Okay. It has taken 68.
All right, and Nix, how are you doing health-wise?
I am not great, but I could be worse. Technically, I'm pretty sure if one of those things comes at me, I'll be down.
We should probably all use one of our actions to keep moving.
No.
Just my
Yeah.
suggestion.
Yes.
Yeah, I probably should.
And remember, there's a bunch of crates and boxes and barrels and shit.
Yeah, we could barricade it.
Is it like sticking through the hole in the door, though?
It looks like it's trying to, like it's pushed against it.
So we could barricade it. Maybe.
How fast do these flames appear to me? Like,
We don't know. We haven't seen them.
yeah.
Could you try to
Stride
catch
did.
one in a barrel as it's coming through?
All right, I'll let all you guys worry about that. I'm going to give Nix a 2-action heal.
Oh, nice.
So that's 3d10 plus 24.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rufus, did you ask if you can put it in a barrel?
If it's halfway through, could you put an open barrel up to it and have it just mindlessly continue into the barrel and then seal
I love
up?
it.
That's 8 plus 10 plus 6. Nice. That's 18, 24 plus 24, 48 healing.
Yeah, that's I'm at full.
Then your wounded
Nice.
condition goes away.
Oh, nice. Nice.
That's what
nice,
I was
nice,
hoping
nice,
for,
nice.
yeah.
Yeah, theoretically you could put a barrel up to it and it would move into it. I mean, if it eventually realized that it's okay, it has a speed of 15. I'm sort of answering Red Devil's question as well. And if it moved into the barrel isn't more than 15 feet. So it would move in, hit a wall, and go back out.
That's
Well,
the end of Joe's turn.
I'm not sure that's something that Grau could communicate through 2 rooms.
Yeah.
So we'll just leave it.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but I actually have to pause. I have to run to the bathroom.
Alright.
God, these things have a lot of HP.
Yeah.
Really?
I'm thinking since they are lined up, Nix's probably gonna later like move here and hit them both with a spell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But can we hit them through the door?
If they break it down.
Either way, it's a line spell. It goes through the door.
Well, since there's a hole in the door, I guess we could.
Up to 120 feet. But it's probably gonna hit the side of the door next to you, Ro.
That'll be unpleasant. We need to go back to bed after this. I'm using all my resources.
Yeah, we just woke up.
10 a.m. Time to turn in for the night.
Mhm.
I was trying to conserve my spells since I only have 4 slots, but damn. We haven't even damaged the other one, right?
I know. I'm seriously considering burning this place down. I don't know how much resources we can throw at these things.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the other one's hardly been hurt, hasn't it?
Yeah, we barely touched that one.
We haven't touched it.
I don't think any damage has been dealt to the other one.
Perhaps we should leave and just burn the place down.
I got the fireball spell.
It's
But what's in
gonna
those other rooms?
Fuck up any clues and runes and whatever might be in here. But
We
Yeah,
can
if
do
we
a
burn the place down, does whatever's behind that rune of binding get released?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Well,
Maybe.
we could, as the place is burning, do a quick search of the rest and then skedaddle.
technically speaking, they move what 15 feet was it?
Mhm.
Yeah, we can
I
kite
can
them.
move 40 feet around. Those things aren't catching me.
Keep me
Actually, 50 feet because I'm in my stance. So yeah, I can look at everything. If you guys want to leave me here alone with these things, I can just check the rooms. Plus, I got a single action spell that lets me move twice my speed.
I mean, I'd feel bad leaving you unless you could definitely get out of there safely.
Oh, I'll be able to get out of there. Unless there's something else in here that's also liable to kill me. But the one thing I can do is escape. Oh yeah, we could also pelt it with telekinetic force because I have that too.
I just hit the button because I couldn't figure out how many D6 it did. But it looks like 3. We could do that all day.
Oh yeah,
I just need to get out in open space.
stay at a safe distance. We could technically cheese this fight if we stay at a safe distance and throw that.
We
It's
could,
not
we could
cheese.
throw that back up. Next round, throw that back up.
Yeah, exactly. Honestly, that's probably what we should do.
I concur. These things make me highly nervous.
Mm.
Since they about killed 2 of us already. We didn't have a super healer.
Mhm.
Using all of my bag of tricks.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
Can
probably
you
won't be able to keep
recover
that up
any
long.
of?
Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
Can you recover any of that healing just by resting a little bit?
I got plenty more though. We haven't even started to tap into my resources.
Jeez.
Oh, good.
Nice.
Well, maybe we have. Or maybe I'm not halfway down. Getting close though.
Still.
Probably going to stop after this fight if I had to guess. I
You
don't know how late.
basically healed all my
Mhm.
my HP in one round. So if you're half, that's good.
I got a couple big ones left, and then a bunch of small ones.
Couldn't figure out how to open my camera for a moment. So have you guys, I heard you talking, have you developed a plan that I should know about?
Oh yes.
We
We're
have
gonna
a
Plan
plan.
use
A
the
and
kite.
a plan B.
It's called kiting.
Yep.
Yep.
That's exactly what we're gonna do. We're gonna kite these things.
Oh, wow. That seems so dangerous. I'm sorry, where were we? What turn? Is it Raul's turn?
I think so. No.
Okay. Have you used all of yours, Joe?
Oh, you got Nick's up.
Yeah, I think I just healed Nyx.
Yeah, I'm to full.
So yeah,
No
Raul's
more
turn.
wounded.
Was there anything you wanted to do on your turn, Robert?
I did one action spiritual weapon, 2 action.
Right. Okay, spiritual weapon. Okay, Raul.
I'm going to cast telekinetic projectile on these beasties with 2 actions.
There's plenty of junk here.
Yep.
15
Like-
damage. Well, it's to the first one, 15 damage.
Jesus.
And then I'm going to grab the hobbit again and run 25 feet.
Did you ever put me down?
Probably not.
I love that you're not like asking in character. You're just like picking him up by his pants and going.
Yep.
I don't have much say in the matter.
Hope you don't mind. Since you didn't use your actions to move, I thought I'd help you out there.
Thank you.
All right, that's funny as hell. Nick's turn.
Telekinetic projectile.
Is this what you guys are going
Oh
to
yeah.
do?
Yep.
Exact. They're not gonna
It's like-
catch us. We're gonna be faster than them. Telekinetic projectile. Run away.
Just like Captain America, we can do this all day.
We have this in the bag. It's only gonna take 6 more hours. That's 20 to hit.
Yeah, you hit.
Oh, did it hit 18 hit? I didn't
Yeah.
check. Okay, good.
Its AC is 12.
Okay.
And that is how much damage again?
3d6.
30. Okay, cool. Ooh. Is it plus anything?
No, I don't think so.
Plus your spellcasting ability modifier.
Oh, take 4 more from that first one then.
I rolled 2 5s and a 6.
Oh, nice.
So that's 16.
Oh, I'm
plus,
sorry. It was already figured in.
Okay.
16 plus. That's 20 total from a cantrip.
Nice.
Nice.
And
Run, Forrest.
I'm here. That's my turn.
Wow. Okay, so let me think if I can just call this here. I think I can.
Is that thing still alive?
Yes. It's
Good
taking
lord.
me.
Jesus. We're gonna be here a while.
No, we're gonna end this. Hold on. Yeah, they have 157 hit points.
Whoa.
Oh my
God.
goodness.
No, we're level 5, right?
If you're gonna keep kiting it and they're brainless, even if Growl like shoots fire at them from behind, they're gonna keep trying to go through the door. Oh, actually, oh no, they don't. They would turn around at this point and attack Growl because of the way they sense.
Yeah, they can try, but I'm just going to keep running. There's no way in hell I'm letting these guys get anywhere.
That's a
near.
good point.
And they got to break through that door too.
Right,
Yeah.
and their acid doesn't work on it. So, like, I was thinking that at worst, then they would become inert because there's no more targets. There's no more food. But
Hmm.
if you guys are actually going to continue kiting them, then you'll just waste them. So don't worry about any more rounds. I'll just assume they're dead in like 30 minutes.
We'll just get them into a route where they go left and right across that room.
Right.
Have 30 minutes later, and we're
Right.
just
Yeah.
on the ground.
30 minutes.
Just sweating and exhausted. Yeah.
Yeah.
Or just
the
get our
raging
guys
is-
with telekinetic projectile, one on each side, get them go back and forth.
It'd be funny if you had them like go over the sand trap.
Oh yeah,
Mm,
Ooh.
Sand trap?
lure them.
and we can try it just for fun.
I'm just gonna say that you guys beat him like a half an hour later in character. I don't know if it would actually take that long, but it would take a while.
It would.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You'd probably have one of them dead in 2 more rounds.
Jeez.
And then the other one would be like, what, 10 more rounds? Actually, so in a couple minutes, you'd probably get him killed.
All right. I got issues with game design on that one. That is too much HP to be fun.
Oh, yeah. The only thing that you might have to concern yourself with is that they have their sleep spore gas within a 20-foot radius of themselves. But as long as one of you can wake up another one, you're fine.
Hmm.
All right, yeah, you beat them. They did.
Yay!
Kick their
That was
asses.
effective planning.
Hey.
Would you say, Rufus?
We kicked their asses.
See, that break you took was essential because we let us come up with a plan there.
Let's stop and think for a
Yeah,
minute. Yeah.
basically win by default.
Hey, it's still a win.
Now let's
All right,
barge into the other room real quick.
Which other room?
Question. You said the gems or stones that were cursed emit a radius that might infect some people.
Right.
I have a question about that. If I were to put out all of those in my extra dimensional space, would that affect me still or no?
Let's say you use detect magic on the stones. They're no longer magical. They're not powering anything anymore. They're just rocks that are worth 40 gold each.
Oh, nice. How many of them were there?
10.
Let me note that down. Are there gems?
Yeah.
You said 40 gold apiece?
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
And we need to stop here because
Yeah, I'm
that
going
was
to
just the first fight that's here.
Oh,
Hmm.
Jesus.
Yeah. I think
I
we're on the
think
right
you
trail.
go into the next room and you find treasure. No.
I
We
figured.
already found the treasure and it's cursed. It's,
Whew. I've already burned through a lot of my healing resources.
I figured you might actually like rest after this area, but you might even rest before you finish this area. So since we're stopping here for the night, let's have all of you level to 6th. It seems like a good time to do so.
Sweet.
yes. Yeah, that certainly was an achievement there.
I have also there are techniques to make fights more fun and dangerous and last less time. But it'd be like having their hit points and have them do more damage. They already do
Yeah.
fuck tons of damage.
And
Mhm.
I rolled a 19 on that will save, 19 on the die, and still didn't get a crit success.
Yeah.
Oof.
And one of them took me down. I was full hit points, took me down to 6 in one round.
Yeah, that's a nasty fight.
Just
Yeah.
FYI, I'm taking the feed attack of opportunity.
Good
What
call.
happens for me at 6th level?
Red Devil, you and I should meet this week to talk about your weird ancestry shit now.
Oh, yeah.
You might actually decide to take something different. I mean,
Possibly.
a different feat than the attack of opportunity.
Oh, that's my class feat, I believe. Yeah, that's my class feat. So unless I'm getting something else for my class.
Oh, I see what you mean, because we're doing ancestry feats.
Yeah.
I don't think so, but I feel like I'm forgetting something right now, so let me get back to you on that.
Right now, I can choose an archetype and a skill feat.
That's what it was. I was thinking of if you take Oozemorph dedication, we can change that class because it's shit. and you're a Morphe Ooze person now, so it makes sense. So that's why you might want to spend the class feat on an archetype feat.
I see. Then yeah, probably, possibly.
We'll figure it out this week. I have some things written down that I can send you.
Yeah, I probably want to make some kind of like the what do you call it, the JSON file.
Yeah. I don't know how that worked. I downloaded that handy as a JSON. It should have been able to be imported. I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh, do any of you know of a website that you can create magic items on for Pathfinder?
None I personally used.
Okay.
No.
Sure, they're out there though.
I imagine, but I don't know them anywhere. It seems like people usually use oh my god, Forge thingy.
I mean,
Dungeon
you
Forge?
can make items on your character sheets here, or
No, not Pathfinder.
Yeah.
The VTT.
I mean, you can build magic items in Path Builder like by adding ruins to existing items, but you can't build like custom things that I'm aware of.
Okay. What's the VTT that people tend to use that you guys were talking about earlier? I forgot the name.
Foundry.
Foundry,
Yeah.
In Foundry, you can create custom magic items.
You can, but it's you have to have knowledge to get them to work inside the system with like automation and everything.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
So like if you say this gives you a +1 on this type of check, you can actually program into it so when you roll that check, the +1's on there.
I see.
But
I
you
thought
have
about
to
learning
have
how to do
knowledge of
that.
how to do all that, which I don't.
It would take some time to
either.
learn, but I've thought about it.
Still
Would be
don't
really nice to be able to know how to do that. It just
Yeah.
would be a time investment. Yeah.
I
Yeah.
agree. It's like learning a new programming language, pretty much.
Yeah.
Oh, well, I'm not going to spend time on that.
It's not that bad.
But it's excellent for out of the box stuff. If you want to run exact out of the box, it's literally as easy as I own the PDF. I put it into this module, this add-on, and it creates the adventure for me.
Yeah, you're done.
Done. It's just completely done.
Art, maps, stats.
It is.
That's cool.
It is a godsend time saver if you're running out of the box adventures.
All right, I'm going to look into that.
Yeah, hit me up sometimes if you want to take a look at that. I'll show you around.
Oh, yeah, please. I will. You guys all did well. I'm amazed that you lived.
Woo!
Make a good
but-
team.
Yeah, and y'all did good putting together where to go. I've been totally excited about this. I'm totally excited about this building, and you went in the opposite direction than the one that I was excited about. I'm like, oh, then they'll go in the front door, and then they'll see this. Nope. Bye.
That's
Hey,
how
that just
goes.
means you can still be excited about it for next time.
Actually, that's
Mhm.
true.
But is the orc a red herring?
Well, okay. It's, I guess
green herring.
technically it's a red herring, although he is turning people to slimes. It just doesn't matter for the adventure.
Oh,
Okay.
geez.
I'm still gonna rip his arms out.
Yeah,
We're gonna go to that orc eventually.
I was gonna say have a conversation with him, but we know where that'll lead.
You can do that first if you like.
All right, I'm
He
gonna do
says
my
first.
level up later when I'm not dead tired.
Yeah.
I
Same.
can actually read things.
You can usually tell when it's time to go because Robert's eyes start getting more and more closed.
Yeah, I work full time. I woke up early this morning.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, let's exit the stream. I forgot we're still recording. Whatever.
Bye, guys.
Bye
Bye.
everybody. Bye everybody. Join us next week on How Do We Get Killed